time is now to return to the punky frosts below, above and around us. The snow and the freezing temperatures do nothing to quell the requirements of what we experience. Our world is dying. And with that, we freeze. Oh. We resume the legacy of New London. Shortly. Thusly. Today.
What up, fam? How we doing? Rocking out a little bit of Frostpunk 2. Hopefully you're doing well. It's a fantastical and wonderful Wednesday. There it is. I'm just like, what day of the week is it? What day is it? I don't know, man. But hopefully you're doing well. I'm getting ready to hop into some Frostpunk dose, because reasons. You know what I'm saying? Got to get back into the Frostpunk. Thanks again to AMD for sliding us the key, which includes the early access that we currently have. Also appreciate the compliments on the intro, Darkman Doug Arenos. Yeah. Refresh. We refresh. This music is great though, for real. For real and real. This music is delightful. Alright, so what I'm looking for, I think I gotta finish the background real quick. Boom. Finished. Finito. What was the thing? There was a thing I was going to look at. I got sidetracked with that thing, which was a needed thing. It needed to happen. Because reasons. Also, coffee's delicious, man. I don't know. You are not rocking coffee. You are missing out because coffee is delightful. It's a delight. All right, so now that we are prepared for the things. What? Huh? There are so many words that I have right now that make no sense in my head from seeing a thing that was tweeted at me. It's like, what? Excuse me? Why? Wow. All right, let's go. Let's get in here and get back to saving the world. Also, can we just take a second to acknowledge the work that my loctician got in? Because, boy, your boy is clean. Look at the locks, boy. Clean than a mug. All right, so frost break to a shallow coal seam and construct an extraction district. Now we got to find the shallow coal seam real quick. So let's see what we got. Oh my. So there's a lot of fertile soil that way. We got iron veins. Also, I do notice right now that one thing they did do, let me pause this real quick. Like, they did set us up for success, because our previous mission, we only had like 1,500 at most, like between 1,500 to maybe 2,000 people. Reminded me of a wrestler from TNA called the Pope. I don't know who the Pope is, but I need to look it up because I'm a fan of the wrestling. Le raza. What up, D Lemon? And yes, it's survival, but it's like a city builder, right? Like, this is New London. We just finished the prologue, and it took 3 tries to beat the prologue. Because Frostpunk is like...
Oh, you exist? No, you didn't.
It's very much a... if you can think of a city builder, the city builder concept, if it were like in a Dark Souls universe, that's what we're talking about when we're talking about Frostpunk. Frostpunk is like the hardest of them, in my opinion. It's basically its own little genre of it. But now we need to find a shallow coal seam. Is this a coal seam? I don't know what this is. Yep, shallow coal seam. So we got a frost break from the city. So whatever this is, we gotta deselect these, right? And then since this is a shallow coal seam, we have to frost break, which is basically warm up the ground between the city and that seam. It's a lot. I could, if I remove this, take this off. Let's take these off in this order. We go over here and then here. And then, can we actually touch this one? We got 3 left? Nah. We can get close. We're not gonna be able to touch the actual next one. But we set this frost breaking in motion. And then we can frost break from there once that's finished. So it's gonna take a few weeks. Turning on the generator requires that seam. Construct new housing districts to address the lack of shelter. Oh! Oh! So let's get these housing districts situated. I'm in. Dude, it's absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. Weeks? Yes. Right now, we are currently in like week 1, day 4. We just had a super freeze, like a whiteout is what they call them. Our sound effects not working. Which one did you run? This is the way. Can you hear this?
This is the way.
Yes. Okay, so let me go test over here and then look at... Which one would that do? I imagine that would do this. Refresh. We'll just refresh this whole folder of stuff. There's too many windows that I don't remember which ones do what, so I'm just gonna refresh everything. I'm gonna refresh everything, and then I'm gonna run one of the sound effects myself. Let's test it. Let's test it. Highly possible I didn't hear it. I mean, it's possible, but also I like to, you know, make sure things work. Also, facial hair with the 6-hole mumps.
This is the way.
I didn't hear that, so I'm guessing something must be up. I don't remember hearing that alert. I don't remember like dancing to it or nothing. So like, let's replay this. Refresh real quick. Trust but verify. Literally that. Yeah, I heard nothing. I think I know what it might be. Nope. Nope. We gotta redo the sound output selection in the stream PC, because for some odd reason it's... Yeah, I don't hear that. Maybe we need to turn all of it off for a second, so like boop boop. The audio is gonna go away for a minute, but I'm still here. The music started to come through the speakers in the studio. So like, since that unplugged itself and then replugged, we should be able to, there we go. So now this should work. Also appreciate you, Scott's Arcade, for the raid. Really? You're not gonna replay the thing I just requested you replay? There we go.
There we go.
6 whole months, you've been a blessing.
Also, I was trying not to laugh because I just read Ronell said, like, you a real one for playing this. Now drop the YouTube tutorials. I mean, to be fair, the stream yesterday was the tutorial because we got to watch a lot. And a lot happened. Apparently ChatGPT has dad jokes now. That does not surprise me. I'm having a good one so far, Scott's. We got a retwist done this morning, so like that was part of the delay. And then I finally got the video recorded because we got the nut milk maker yesterday, so I made some cashew milk. Then I did some editing so that I could get my peaches and cream video posted from the Ninja Creamy. So like we got a lot of stuff done. This weekend, you want to grab dinner and lunch? I mean, man, dinners are done, like locked in at this point. If you want to like meet up for lunch, we could probably do lunch. Oh, it's getting cold a little bit. Did you get the TARDIS video edited? No, that's what I'm doing on the plane. I'm editing a lot of the like I started a lot of these so that I can finish them and have them done while we're on the plane heading to TwitchCon. How's the Frostpunk? Is it worth getting? Got the first one, but debating on this one. Did you finish the second one on the plane? Yeah. I'm not gonna sleep on the plane. I'm gonna be editing, making shit. Hopefully, like, we'll find out. If not, it'll be on the way home. You did finish it? Oh, then yeah, fam. Like, we just finished the prologue, and in true Frostpunk fashion,
We got served.
we got served. For why the plane? Am I missing some event? I leave to TwitchCon tomorrow. We're not gonna be able to stream as late as I would like tonight because I still got clothes to wash. I still got prep to make. Like, I gotta gather clothes. I have not packed for TwitchCon, so like we got a lot of stuff. And then tomorrow morning is when we leave for TwitchCon. We'll be getting I gotta get my badge tomorrow afternoon. So like the likelihood of me actually sitting down to edit before the flight is non-existent. And then once we land, it's like get to the hotel, check into the hotel, go get your badge, and then get ready for Friday because there's a couple things that are gonna be happening in the meantime. So like there's a lot of stuff that we're gonna be up to. So it makes sense now. That's the goal, fam. Like it's if it wasn't for TwitchCon, we would probably be doing a lot more other stuff. This game looks massively different than the first. It's going to be hell trying to adapt. I mean, it's more just gameplay. Games do that, right? You got to, every now and then, step your game up a little bit, change things from the way that they were previously, do them slightly different. Or better, or something else. Like, a lot of options. But I feel like I always want to, like, not... I want to frost break another area because I feel like I always want to like not take up all of the spaces in one housing area because like for example, if we do this right here, right, and we get the housing district and we get it down here, right, like let's rotate this a little bit so we can see it. So like one, I love how this looks. It's just gorgeous to me. This is massive. It is. Plus some jelly as hell. I can't play till Friday morning. I mean, if you get the deluxe edition, you can play now. Thank you again to AMD for the deluxe edition. But like, I want to do this, but I also don't want to, like, since these are grayed out, I don't want to use these anymore for the rest of this district. So like, I'm gonna have to make another one this way, so that way it's not like immediately screwing over everybody else who's in the other one. It's like this housing district now, we still have a little bit of that space left over, right? We still grab some of that heat, and then we get to build it the other way. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't actually mean to do that. Too late now. It's already been made. Didn't pre-order day one Game Pass. Oh, even better. Free is always delightful. Have I made time to breathe yet? No. Like the hexagons versus circle bands of the previous games. I'm always anything hexagonal. Not anything, but a lot of things. Speak to me. And now we can unpause because right now, like, I had to pause so that I could, get ready. Generators disabled. We can't get to the stuff over here until we get that done. So like we frost broke our way to this abandoned ruin. We got a couple other shallow seams. I don't think since it's not frost broken yet, we can't do anything with it. Now I do have to start frost breaking. Wait. How you gonna let me frost break an area that's already frost broke? Like we already got housing built in there. Like how's that frost breaking? We are getting houses built in that area. I don't know how that works. I don't think I appreciate that. Let me just undo all of these. I don't like it. Looking good. Appreciate you, Harder. Also,
phrasing,
out of principle. Not really free, but it's more like 90% off. To be fair, if it's day one Game Pass, you don't have to pay anything to play. It's like if a movie comes out on Netflix You're not watching it for free because you paid for Netflix, but how much additional money did it take you to actually play? If the answer is 0, it might as well be free, fam. Might as well be free. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. Nice. So now we get to get 2 of those shallow seams knocked out right there, and then we can't branch too far off until we get some of this other frost broken area situated. Okay, yeah, we don't even need to have it frost broke right there. I like this. See, like, it's gonna take a minute to get used to, because like right here, you see that that's a frozen forest with materials, but like over here is where it actually needs to like start getting frost broken, so that we can actually see where this is going. And actually, we don't need that one. We need this way, and then down here, and then here, and then here. See, now we got a bunch of stuff.
This is the way.
It is the way. And then boom, confirm. Confirm. It's PC only. I feel like right now it's PC only. I don't know when it releases to console, because the first one is on console, but I don't know if this one is going to be on console immediately. Let's go check the website so that I can be more informed, so that next time somebody asks, I can answer it, because I don't know right now. I don't know. I don't know what any of those are. Visit the website. There we go. Boop. Releases on console Friday. There it is. But also, I gotta see it out of principle. So be the first to play Frostpunk 2 on launch day. Steam, Epic Store, GOG, Xbox, and PS5. So yeah, basically everywhere on launch. Smart. Real smart. It also does make sense. Since they got the first one working on console, it just makes sense that they would get this one on there as well. And also, let me just keep frost breaking, because I feel like if I don't frost break a stupid amount of stuff, I'm going to be mad at myself. So let's just frost break a bunch of stuff in a bunch of different directions. Also, let's zoom out a bit and see, look at all this. Now that is fertile soil, 84K. So all of them are 84K. What's so special about this one though? Why does that got the infinity symbol? Is it just like forever hold onable? Like, I'm down to hold it on to it forever if need be. I like free. Boom, give me all that. And then I'm just gonna frost break a bunch of stuff at this point. Like, we need a lot of resources. Frost broke. And I do like, it's not quite done working on it. How's it compared to the first? I'm still kind of fawning over the interface of this one. It's been long enough that I can't remember exactly how much I like the first one, but I know that I loved it. So like, that's neither here nor there. But also, ooh. I mean, we do want to branch off into these anyways. But no, like, it feels like the first one, but it also feels like an expansion. But also, it's been ages, so I could be wrong. This part seems new. I mean, a lot of this, man, we still haven't gotten the first one done. We can't be waiting for the first one still. Extraction district. Yeah, I'm about to say, like, what plan, man? Give me this, give me this, give me this. Let's get this, let's get this heat going. Does it really take 6 to get an extraction district? That's a lot, man. That's a lot, bro. Also, does it behoove me to not have so many of them in the same one, or should I stack them? That's a curiosity that I'm not sure of yet. Let's find out. And let's frost break over here, 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 here. There's nothing to work to over there unless this. Ooh, stable crevasse. Oh, we need that out of principle. So let's take these off and then go down here into the crevasse. Enter the crevasse. Find your way. Get frosty. The snowman. The jolly happy all right, see, now right now I gotta start doing what I wasn't doing in the thing that I learned in the prologue is be prepping for all things. What is this? Hold on. Is that a way station? Hold up. We're gonna work on the way out there real quick. Wow, that hurts actually. Can I make a straighter line to that? I don't think there's another way to connect these at this point, because it's right there, bro. Like, you can't get a more straight line. How long have you been playing this? Since yesterday. It already looks like a much more expanded game than the first. Exactly. But like, it's been a long time, so I'm not about to sit here and like make up words and things. I will say that I highly enjoyed the first, and thus far, damn it, I didn't actually click that. Thus far, I'm impressed with what I'm seeing of this. Also, for real, the interface, man. I lived a life as an interface designer for a while, so I am always gonna love fantastic interfaces, and I definitely foresee loving this one in the future, because good lord, this is pretty. We'll wait for this one to finish, and then we'll branch off to this afterwards. We already unlocked all of those. We unlocked a lot of these. We can work our way out here. Do that. We'll have that built shortly, and once that's built, we're going to turn on the furnace, because it's been 5 weeks, and people have been freezing this whole time. This is why I wanted to start getting squared away. The city's losing heat. Will the steward manage? Yes.
Stop hating.
Give me time, Cordelia. Calm it down, Cordelia. Cannibalism town?
No.
We're not doing cannibalism. For foregone building individual buildings for the district tile sets. Yes. Which makes sense. The larger the ability for survival, the larger the city, the more you're going to have to get into macro management instead of micro management. So it makes sense. Felroth, you cute. 24 hours and I'll be in San Diego. Also same. Less than 24, actually. Less than, actually. All right, so let's get more frost breaking going, because I know there's something we could be connected to right now. So whoa, whoa, whoa. 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 Do I even need to frost break these? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I do.
Stream clip successful.
Appreciate you.
Felroth is cute. Felroth is quite cute. Felroth is cute.
I've not played Manor Lords, but I have it installed. I am ready to play, just haven't done it yet. How different is it from the first one? Yes. Hope your body's ready for hugs? Yes. Housing order? Yeah. I mean, I do like the fact that it's top tier at this point. So let's get in here and turn this on. Generator, I'm trying to power that John on. Boom. Scraping the barrel. Good work, student. We have secured a new coal deposit. It's part of the last vein in New London. There are still some deposits left, but they won't last for long. We'll need to improve our mining to use it efficiently, but the city's communities are voicing different ideas about how to do it. We need to decide whose ideas are worth pursuing. This game only on Steam, Epic Games, and Xbox and PlayStation and GOG. If you got Game Pass, it'll be on release. But yeah, you got options. Where you want to buy it? When does it come out? It's technically not until Friday. But earlier, if you get the deluxe edition, you get early access, which is what I'm living with. Because early access. Expand an existing housing district. Man, I already made one of those. Build a research institute. Where do we do that? The steward ordered us to set up a new... What? Now pray a whiteout doesn't collapse it like last time.
All your adoring letters.
All your adoring...
Will answer personally in due time.
Housing district. How do we expand a housing district? What is this? What does expanding a housing district do? All right, let's go ahead and get down and then zoom in a little bit. Let's whoop, whoop, whoop. Can't do that. Nope.
Work. Double.
Where do I build the research institute? Is it out here? Let me hit the build button. Nope, it's gonna be in the construct buildings. There it is. Research institute. I need heat. I need heat, man. We need heat and some heat stamps. Where the hell do we get heat stamps? We got a follow from Rib Sickles. Appreciate you. You having fun so far? Yes, I'm highly enjoying it. How are you today? All right, so see, we got facility dedicated to coming up with technological and sociological solutions to large-scale problems. Unlocks the idea tree. Each institute improves research speed. Now, where do we get the heat stamps from? Let's check this. I see the heat stamps. We hover over there. That's not the heat stamp. Oh, that is the heat stamp. So basically, we just get these every week. Bet. Research Institute. Where do we build it? Do we have to build it in the city, or is it somewhere else? Where do we build? Siltatner. I don't know how. Siltatner. I feel like I've ruined that multiple times. I'm sorry. Appreciate that. Continuing the sub from Prime Gift to Tier 1.
You a boss for that.
Appreciate you. Let's get some salutes in chat and some primes. Is it any good? I like the first. I'm enjoying it so far. Now I got to figure out where I'm going to be able to build this. Does it have to be in the housing areas? I'm imagining not, because they're not letting me click. So where do we put it? Research speeds increased. Maybe we have to frost. Well, no, because we did some frost breaking and we got some areas. So maybe we got to frost break more. Let's start here. No, we got this area must be frost broke. Otherwise, we could click it. No, so not in there. So can we not build on this? Hold on. Let me build an extraction district over here real quick. Because we need cores. We got plenty of prefabs for all intents and purposes. I don't want to build that next to the house because people look mad already. Like, why you got to build it over here, bro? Rude. Squalor. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to set people up for squalor. That's disrespectful. This music is great though. Golly. What does the map actually look like? This. And this is how close you get. And you can see the resources if you go into like a building mode. You got a lot of options.
Are you listening?
A generator wakes and a child is born. People gather around the generator tower as it wakes with a thundering shudder and bestows heat on us yet again. This is the heart of the city. Our last line of defense against the cold. Our first hope for a future. Any future. Steward, there's a couple ways. A couple who says their first child or daughter was born at the exact moment the generator sprang to life again. They called her Lily May. They ask that you bless her. You gave us hope back. Thanks to you, our child may yet have a future ahead of her. People are hopeful there's a future for them after all. Very well, Lily May. May your life be warm and your winds spare your path. Yes, very different from the first. It's not like this seems like it takes the concept of the first game to where you would be down in here somewhere in the middle of the city, like having to build like individual like areas, right? Like, look, we need food over here. Build us a butcher shop. It makes sense because, hey, look, we've got that. You beat the game. You did the thing. Now what? If you think of it that way, it makes perfect sense. Jasil, cool, because I was concerned. I was worried. I was like, I'm ruining this. All right, so let's get the housing over here real quick. Let's get some more of this. Because then we'll be good on shelter. We are already... Ooh, I have not made any of these that we needed to make. So let's get a couple food districts going over here because reasons. Do I need to have them overlap one another? Also, let me frost break. Some of this space around them so that I can have them. I don't know if having one area with multiple food districts in it is the best move, but we're gonna find out. Gotta try. Oh snaps, and it's an elixir hype emote.
That's what's up.
That TL love. If y'all didn't know, I'm a member of Team Liquid, which is
Boss.
kind of excited about it. I actually be at the Honda booth at TwitchCon repping for Team Liquid all weekend. So yeah, people seem very upset this is more of the same, slightly newer, but IMO that's on them for not reading the store page. I mean, to be fair, I didn't read the store page. I wanted to come in and see what it felt like. Feels good to me, and I feel like that's kind of the goal. Does it feel good? Yeah, then enjoy yourself. If not, I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you. Also, like, if you beat the first game and you've experienced what it's like, why would you want to play the same exact game? So I'm gonna probably dislike myself for this later, but I'm gonna see what it's like to have all 6 of those. Like have 3 separate food areas in one district. I'm hoping that it works out nicely. We'll find out soon enough. But I had to try it. It's much better at the bottom than the previous ones. I made cashew milk and I use it in my coffee. And like previously when I put it in the blender, it was just like thick chunks of like cashew at the bottom. And this is like more of a fine mist of cashew. And it's like, I don't have to chew it when I drink it. Your brothers are joining this on your wish list. Nice. Good to see you. Appreciate you hopping in. All right, so the zoom out. We don't need to be that close. All right, so what we got? We got significantly increased by cold.
Do not be alarmed
nice.
by any unusual
Our shelter is more. We
noises
have more
coming
shelter
from the generator.
than we need right now. Good.
Routine maintenance work
Now, we do need to
is
get more
underway.
goods. We need more goods. So let's look at this. See where the goods are. Is that a good? It's coal. We definitely need that. Frozen forest. No, I don't want to see that it's a frozen forest. I want to see what this is. This is out here. Materials. It's not commodities. We got fertile soil out here. We got some frozen forest with some materials. Got some materials. Is there even a thing for the thing I'm thinking about? Maybe I just have to make them. Ooh, I did need to frost break this whole area out here. Get him. Dunzo. Nice. Just the beginning, it is. Like we just finished the prologue before we ended the stream yesterday, so like now it's straight up like, let's get in here and get some stuff. So now we got the prefabs over there that we could extract. We have the shallow coal seams over here that we can extract. And since it's like a 6 slot area for this, we could actually get a bunch of this in a single extraction district. And what is this? Processes materials into prefabs or goods can produce other resource with additional infrastructure. Logistics districts. Output is Frostland team. Output is prefabs, materials, housing district, food district. We put food out. Oh, let me pause this real quick, because I feel like there's some stuff that I've not really got yet. Haven't really got there. It's similar to SimCity, ish. Any tips on maintaining food supply? Make a depot. So, like, speaking of, let me, food stockpile hub. You definitely want to get a food stockpile hub, because that's going to let you store more food and get as much as you can as far as, like, gathering food. Like, we got food starting to come in now, which is nice. I do need to figure out materials. Let me hit this materials tutorial. Materials are used to maintain districts' buildings and the machines within them. They can also be used to manufacture prefabs or goods in industrial districts. That answered my entire question. Shortage of materials to fulfill demand will greatly contribute to squalor and cause districts in the city to fall into a state of disrepair. You can extract materials from frozen forest deposits or iron vein deposits. Depending on the type of deposit, different buildings can be built within the district that is placed on that deposit to increase its output, e.g. sawmills or ironworks. Bet, yes they did. It releases fully Friday. I'm playing early access. Is this the beginning? Yes. It's not quite like Civ, because I don't know if we're going to be fighting anybody. We have to fight the cold, and that's enough. Hey, Brian, 55. I'm a drill sergeant, admiring the generator. It's good to have you back, old chap. It was a terrible fright to have you switched off. You're more than just a heat source to us, you know. To us, you're a symbol of what we should be. Unbending, unyielding fortitude. May we all stand so bold against the frost. The generator is revered and respected by the stalwarts. Bet. Appreciate you, Dank Nugs. That's kind of the goal. I like any kind of situation where I can put some voice acting into it. I'm gonna do it. So we need heat and heat stamps. I keep building things before I put this into play. We need a research institute. It's under housing, so I'm guessing it's gonna have to be in a housing district. But unpause. Research speed is increased, which is good. We don't even have research yet. So right now we gotta wait, because we only get 13 a week. Ooh, undemand man for goods. So we're gonna need another one of the districts. So we have an extraction district here. We're gonna need an industrial district so that we can make materials I don't know if being on top of one of these is going to be any good for this, though. So I imagine it's going to have to be in a different area. So, like, let's frost break some of this out here, right? Let's just make a little bit of space out here so that we can try to build in another area in the central town hall. Requires heat stamps. We've done so much, we're ruining our heat stamp allocation because I keep using them to do stuff. But it's at the same time, it's a good idea. Send charting expeditions to the Frostlands and transports resources between the city and its colonies, outposts. Let's see. District construction. Districts are at the base of your city's economy. Build them to produce or process resources, provide shelter, or recruit Frostland teams. Districts has a fixed number of tiles needed to begin construction. When building a district, keep a lookout for the indicator circle, which shows how many tiles you still have to click for the construction to start. When it's full, click on the tick to confirm and start construction, or use right mouse button to cancel your last choice. Available tiles are white. Click on them until the indicator circle is full. Already selected tiles are yellow. Extraction, food, and logistics districts require resource deposits to be built. You need to begin selecting tiles from the highlighted resource deposit with a corresponding resource icon. For example, to build a food district, start from the tile with a food deposit. Try to cover as many resource fields as possible.
Bet.
This will create a large resource deposit, allowing the district to last longer. Keep in mind that having more resource deposits in a district won't increase its output. It only increases the total amount of resources available for extraction. That is, I love this. This is answering a bunch of questions at one time. It makes me happy. Frozenheim, I don't think I've played Frozenheim. Valheim, yes. Frozenheim, I don't even know what Frozenheim is. Alright, so let's see what we got. Let's get out of this. We still need to expand an existing housing district. I don't know how to do that yet. How do we expand? Oh! Expand the district to increase its output and provide one additional building slot. Super cool. I wonder if I didn't need so many housing districts and I could have just expanded on the first one. So we got the expansion, build a research institute. We need 100 of the heat stamps, so it's gonna be a while. We can't research an idea for new coal mines until we build the research institute. Construct the newly researched building in the extraction district. Aha! So we're gonna put the research in the housing district, apparently, and then put the coal mine in the extraction district, which works. 124 weeks of cold. Okay. Empty building slots. We'll go over here. Housing district does not have a slot for building. Okay. Appreciate the follow, Bones. It's a Viking City survival game. Interesting. That is how I'm thinking. Alright, now we got a building slot, so that's probably what we needed to do to be able to add in the research place. Is it H? V? No. Which one is this? N. Nancy. Alright, so yeah, we're still down by the 100 heat stamps.
Soon. We will have you soon, heat stamps.
Alright, so get out of this and just speed it up for a second until we get that hundo. One more. Boom. Done. So now, in here, Research Institute. Oh wow, there's only one place we could put it in there? Sheesh. Alright, Research Institute getting built. So that's good. And then we go over here and check. We got our food district. Expanding requires heat stamps that we don't have yet. Let me look at the... Okay, so we actually can expand this and pull this one underneath it and then start another one over here after we frost break some of this area around it. We could frost break probably... We still need more heat stamps. Not many though. So like the next week we'll get more heat stamps, but like it looks like we'll be able to 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if we'll be able to get all the way over, but we'll be able to get close to getting all of these. 80 froze to death. What? Rude. I'm working on the research, man. Calm down. Stop dying. Research Institute constructed. That.
Do it.
Different ideas. Communities of London.
A small crowd gathers outside of the new Research Institute arguing about how to exploit the last coal veins. The stalwarts and New Londoners want us to lean on machine-powered mining, but the Frostlanders would have us pursue a more frugal solution. They would never display such discord under the captain's rule. You have to choose who to entrust with developing their idea. Oh, snaps, tell
Grandma Irma I say hello. Good to see you. Thought it was Drop Friday? It does. If you get the deluxe edition, you get to play it today. Looks awesome. This is Frostpunk 2. It is great. So, Cole, while you let us die,
I'm trying not to.
I'm trying not to. Where can I buy your voice DLC for the game? I would love to make it a thing. I need to actually start modding things, because there are games that don't have voice lines that people might want read, and I would like to make a mod to do that. I'm very curious if that's a thing that I could pull off and people like don't hate it. That'd be great. That'd be great. That'd be great. Not even a hot coffee? Man, if I had hot coffee, I would. Survival reserve management type game, kind of resource management, yes, but it's more like the first game was based on a city where you actually have to build like housing areas, like small, build like 3 houses type situation. This one is more macro. There's more to it. You have to think of that as a district, because this seems like an extension of, all right, the first game is done, let's go to a larger scale. Can you see the back of your hair? All right, you're trying to see the whole setup, right? The lock situation is fancy. We out here doing it. We out here doing it. Ever played RimWorld? Yes. It's been a long time. We actually did just get done playing more Satisfactory, though. Satisfactory just went to 1.0. I'm excited about that. Excited about it. But let me shut up. Let's figure out what we're trying to do here.
The communities of New London have different perspectives. You may not be able to please everyone. If we show my options, I'll make my decision now, opening the idea tree. If I decide later, I'll keep this in mind. We need that building done, because we gotta start exploiting this coal.
Let's check this idea tree. Idea tree.
We need new ideas to move forward. However, different communities may propose diverging answers to the same issue. They will only pursue solutions that align with their worldview. Appreciate that follow, Todd. Thanks. Just gonna retwist it? Yes, earlier today. Main character type here? I mean, I am the main character of this particular area. Cause reasons. The stand user could be anyone type here. Savagery. But choosing a community to develop an idea will improve your relations with that community. See what we got.
All right, so housing insulation. We don't have enough heat stamps.
Rude.
New Londoners, stalwarts agree with this idea.
Asbestos lining. To take advantage of the natural properties of its fibers, dwellings will be upgraded with asbestos-laden materials to prevent heat leaks and promote energy conservation. Base heat demand of housing districts is decreased.
Now that's interesting, because like we actually get to see the percentage of, like, right now, neutral 43% of the city, New Londoners are 45%, stalwarts are 12%. So you actually get to see what percentage of the area matters in the decision that you make a choice on. That's cool. And if we go down to the coal mines, which is the ones we need the most important answer to, we don't have the heat stamps, which
Sucks.
we'll get them. We'll get them. Haven't played Kenshi. The name sounds familiar. I'm not sure. I did start this is like after the prologue. We played the prologue all yesterday for like 2 hours of prologue, and it was great. This is similar. It feels like the first game, but expanded, which is a good way to be. Appreciate the follow, Sodius. Really like your vibe. Appreciate that, fam. Appreciate that. Osprey and Prey, what up? With the
Gigantic emote.
That's a lot of. Is that Among Us cheeks? That would be a VO emote. It looks like the most VO emote I could imagine at all. All right, so almost there with the stamps to speed this up a scotch. Boom, done. Now we go in here and then we wait. There's got to be a way. Yeah, right here. R is the idea tree, so I can bring this back up. We choose the coal. Where's the coal? Back to heating. Hold up, back to heating. Please and thanks.
Dust coal mine. How can we mine more coal? Constructed in extraction districts. Mining operation where residue coal dust is sucked up and compressed into briquettes to make maximum use of the resource. Disease is slightly increased. 20 materials are demanded. 150 coal output. 400 workforce requirement. Interesting. Blasting coal mine. Operation using explosive drilling to rapidly exploit coal deposits, generating noxious fumes.
So squalor's increased. More material demand. We do get is less for workforce requirement. We get more coal, but we also deal with more squalor. And if you didn't know what squalor is,
The filth, grime, and pollution present in the city. It is produced by the generator. Heavy machinery and poor sanitation.
I don't know if I want to make it bad for people. What up, Sirius? I'm doing well. How about yourself? I don't want to make it that bad for people in my city. And then we got, boom. Oh, wait, nope. So 45% of the city agrees with blasting. 43% agree with the dust. And then New Londoners, a small percentage agree with this as well. I think I'm going to go with this because I don't like the fact that the coal output is lower. But I'm not going to purposefully, disease.
Is the likelihood that the people in your city will get sick increasing as their bodies are worn down by the cold or difficult to work conditions?
No thanks. I don't want squalor. I don't want filth and grime, although I do like the idea of having a lower workforce. The filth and grime, and also more materials are required. That's a lot, man. That's a lot, man. That's a whole lot less to deal with on a regular basis. We lose more workforce, but it's just a better situation. I'm gonna research this one. I don't care. I'm doing it. Just been ready to TwitchCon and catch you. Looking forward to it. Visited Scotland last year. They built their homes high up because of their streets. Interesting. Miner's lungs ain't nothing to play around with. Yep, not doing that. Not gonna be me.
Hero steward.
Yeah, steward. Deaths due to cold. Problems in the city. Steward. A cold wave has taken lives in the city. People were found frozen not only in the open streets, but in some houses and workplaces as well. The air is thick with grief and anger. People fear the horrors of years past will return under your leadership. They want the council to ensure new laws can help with fighting this crisis. Reassuring them would be prudent. Appreciate that follow, Brenda. Thank you for the likes as well. People will continue to freeze to death until cold is brought down. We lose trust. I see.
Nuclear winter. I can't remember specifically. I just know that it got cold real quick. Real quick. It's like wrong button.
Super cold.
I don't like super cold personally. But reasons we can't make another extraction district until we get to 40 heat stamps. Now we could make another extraction district just to make sure that we get more coal. Like
We need it.
But also that makes me curious if there's a way to expand these districts instead of doing what I did before. Yeah, so we can just expand this district. The question is how much? Like, that's abandoned ruins. We don't want ruins. We're trying to get some coal out here. Now we could. Is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. So we could step this up and get 5 right here with the next one. I think it's like 40 to make another extraction district. Yerp.
Yerp.
Because we need the heat at this point. We need the coal to get the heat. So let's check the primary space on the generator. Oh, damn. That's what's up. I didn't know they had that view. All right. Appreciate it. Thanks. Thanks a bunch. Ooh, upgrades. There are 3,960 listens for upgrade. Off-Duty Nation, you know, you've been here enough. You come in here and say, name game. I'm going to look at the name game right now. I'm looking at you over the name of the game so that you can see it. That's right. I'm going to put my fingers on the signs. The game. If you are on TikTok or YouTube vertical, the game is right here. It's always right here. It's always right here.
Always.
Keep it there. Let's make it easy. Looking fresh? Pretty shy. When it release, it's out Friday, Alex. The release is Friday. Had to give you a little bit of flack, Off-Duty Nation, because you're in here often enough where I say this every time you say it at this point. You see him out this week. Saw it on Steam page. No, it doesn't fully release until Friday. We are playing early access because the deluxe edition gives you 3 days early access. So Friday, the 20th, is the proper release date. You get early access and you get to play earlier. One of the most underrated games. Man, this game, Frostpunk was a beast. So like, I'm very excited to get more Frostpunk 2 and going. How's my research going? Can we hurry up with the research though? Like, can we put people on top of this research real quick? Like, let's put more people, do more research, please and thanks. What's this about? The world is frozen. This is New London. How do we keep people warm and fed? All of the logistics inside of that is where it is. Is there mod support? I have no idea. The game's not even out yet. I get the feeling like there's, like, if we are real with ourselves. Really? I just typed. How dare you? Let's go to Nexus Mods, because somebody's gonna do it. So Frostpunk 2. Frostpunk 2 Vortex Extension. Somebody's already put a Frostpunk 2 mod out. This extension adds Frostpunk 2 modding support to Vortex Mod Manager. So there's gonna be mods.
There will be mods.
There will be mods. I don't need similar games to this. Maybe I'll play similar games to Frostpunk.
Keep your frozen departed indoors.
Mostly
Leave
Frostpunk.
them outside.
Colder season, heat demand is increased.
Ew!
Bro, I am in the middle of researching some stuff. So I gotta put another. Sheesh! Appreciate the.
Someone cooked here.
Thanks, Alex. Aside from Frostpunk 1, it's a city management game that is about freezing. So, like, it's a different aspect of management games that we're not used to seeing in this way, but it's still a city management game at its core. So, if you played city management games, you probably have. You probably know what we're dealing with here. But, yeah, it's primarily city building. Does it have the scenarios? Let's see. Looming cold. Problems in the city.
What up, Major? As the captain's authority weakened, different groups started pulling the city in their own direction. New London grew overpopulated. Whiteout's ruined expansion attempts, and now coal is finally running out. Without heat and shelter, people will start freezing to death. Although the captain appointed you before passing, people are anxious. You're not up to the task. Prove them wrong, Steward. Cold has risen to a concerning level. People may die or suffer frostbite. Provide shelter and heat to fight it. Tension is high, and people are afraid.
All right, working on it. So shelter's already good. Goods are we're working on. We got to build a logistics area after we get done building this, which is going to take another. How many weeks? Hurry up, finish. 3 weeks. All right, cool. But yeah, we got work to do. We got some work to do. Now, I do need the heat stamps. I'm gonna wait to do anything else because we do still need to do a bunch of stuff. Let's check on the foods, see how many weeks are left. 698. Oh, we got a lot of time before that becomes a problem. What is this? Shallow iron vein. 2.4
Million, you say?
million? Sheesh. See, the roadmap updated was small, but there was some interesting stuff added to this. I did not. Let's see. Let's refresh this page first off, since if they just added this today. Damn! I see them lock cipher. Let's go. Lego.
Get him.
Fancy. For Star Citizen, I did not see the roadmap update. All right. I legitimately was like, man, if it's this, I need to see it right now. But yeah, there are lots of situations that you need help. Journal extremely increased by severe cold, severe disease, greatly increased by fear of running out of coal. How much? How long is this thing gonna be running for? Like 107 weeks, man? There's plenty of coal. Y'all are rude. All right, let me finish this. Boom. So now we got more coal coming in from here.
Let go.
They're gonna hate me because I'm about to pull some emergency shifts for a little bit, man. Yeah, man, y'all gonna dislike me. I don't even care right now. Y'all can dislike me. We working on it. Do more.
Do more.
All right. So now let's see what we got. We've got... That is a shallow coal seam. I wonder if they let me expand on this. Now that we're here, expand the district. Let go. Whoa, whoa. Whoop, whoop. There. Oh, wait. Undo that last one. Over there? Nah, not that one. I'll put it here. All right, cool. So we're going to expand that, add another one of these, and then that's going to make even more sense here shortly. And then once we have enough of the heat stamps, we'll build another extraction district over here on this fancy vein right here. Because look at this thing, 2.4
Million? I require 2.4 million coal to shut people up directly in and out of their face.
other battles. I don't think that you have to worry about battling other groups yet. This game is mostly battling the cold, because if you've ever played a city builder, you know, it's like, you know, build a city, do cool stuff. This game takes the concept of city building and flips it on its head in that you still have to build a city. But a lot of the things you have to build a city in regards to, or you have to worry about in regards to the city, are keeping people alive after the world freezes. So maybe there's battles, but I'm not even worried about battles right now because we're battling the cold. Cold is kicking my ass right now. We have 300 available heat. We need 445. So there's a lot. Appreciate the follow, Elijah. And how much is Frostpunk 2 right now? It does look interesting. Frostpunk 2 is $44.99. $44.99. Would you say this is easier than Stellaris? I would imagine so, just because Stellaris is 4X. This is not quite 4X. You don't know 4X. Explore, expand, exploit, exterminate. I don't believe there's an extermination aspect to this yet, but I'm still in the first stage after the prologue, so anything is possible. I could be very wrong, and I won't know anytime soon. We need 80 heat stamps, and then we can build this in here. Output is 150 coal, and I'm going to build it in this one since this is a larger area. So let's get to the 80 heat stamps. Boom. It is the N key dust coal mine right up in here. Yoink. 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 Let me learn to get these last little things done since I'm leaving before God and chickens tomorrow. Sometimes it be that way. Combat cinematics in this game is wild, though. I don't foresee. Oh man, see, how dare y'all? We died. People dying in emergency shifts, they're gonna hate me, so let me minimize that. Speed this up a little bit. Boom. Ooh, look at it. Minus 25.
Much better heat generation.
A place to settle differences.
With the new mine, the impending doom of depleting coal is postponed. Yet differences between communities remain. The weakening captain wanted to establish a council to settle them. He didn't live to see it through. It falls to you, Steward. The people of New London want a say in how it's run. The first decision, whether you should continue to lead the city. Appreciate the follow, Walk.
Haven't been attacked yet. Full mod support. Frostpunk 2 comes with a comprehensive and versatile modding tool. Frostpunk will let you create your own maps, models, and scenarios inside the game. Now only your imagination can limit the destination your city is headed to. I don't see attack in here. I know the factions are a thing, and the factions are probably going to fight other people, but I don't believe there's battles just yet. But also, shit, man, I don't know. We're still early in the game. I am not trying to let y'all vote me out yet. Pass the vote of confidence. All right, cool. Let me, Central Council Hall goes into where? Seat of the council, where delegates representing the city's inhabitants meet to discuss and enact laws. Nice. Real nice. It is the way. Let me get into here. I can't expand this one. We need the 50 heat maps. The council is going to require more heat maps. Let's see, we got merit. Oh, this is Stuff that I hadn't even looked at yet. Hadn't even
Looked at you.
Alright, so this specifically because we got to build the council hall, so they stop talking to us about it. 80 heat maps. Let's just heat up, speed up till we get the heat stamps. I keep saying heat maps like a silly person. In council hall. Actually, speaking of, where does it go? Oh, it says central, so I'm guessing in there. We got Raz B Stun or Raz B Stun with the subarino.
This is the way.
Appreciate you, fam. Give me some love, hypers. Listen to chat to Raz for that sub. Thanks much. There it is, right here. Boom. All right, so while that's building, we'll let those heat stamps build up, and then just kind of read over this right here.
About Frostpunk 2. Frostpunk 2 elevates the city's survival genre to a new level. Take the role of a steward and lead your city through a cascade of calamities taking place in the post-apocalyptic snowy setting. Build large city districts with their string of endless needs and demands. Navigate through conflicting interests of factions that populate your metropolis. As the needs of the city grow and factional power at its core rises, only you can steer society towards an uncertain future. What game is this? Frostpunk 2.
Automaton has broken down and is blocking traffic. Technicians
The city grows.
are on their
The world is
way.
overtaken by an ever-present winter, which makes expansion of the city the only way for the survival of mankind. In order to grow, the metropolis needs resources like coal and oil, just like its citizens require food and warmth. In Frostpunk 2, it is your job to tackle this never-ending circle of supply and demand. Your city is divided into zones serving different purposes such as housing and extraction. It's up to you to build new ones and make sure that those that already exist work in perfect unison. In time, you will have to build places like a council hall or research institute. Inside these buildings, you will put forth laws and projects to ensure that your city develops into the proper direction. To ensure that your city growth will not falter, you have to venture into the Frostland. There you can build extensive colonies that will provide you with all the necessary resources.
All right, let's check on the city before we do too much else. Oh, we got a poll. First council session. The city decides.
Anticipation fills the air as the council opens. The captain ruled with a firm hand for years, but those times died with him. Now the communities of the city want their say. The stalwarts maintained order on behalf of the captain, appreciate that follow Charles, and adhere to what they claim is his vision for New London. Progress, merit, and reason. The New Londoners and Frostlanders clash over our survival strategy, though neither has a firm stance on economic or social issues. And there are those who view the stalwarts with contempt for their role in New London's history, but they keep to the shadows. For now. Based on your handling of the coal crisis, the first decision is whether you are not to maintain your role as steward. Let us open the session.
Not sure if I'll play to the end, like on stream. It just fully depends on whether or not people show up for it, really. That's what happens with a lot of stuff. Also, new games release all the time, so this may be a game that we play a lot of, like, in between games. But we'll see.
The Council. When you return to the Council in the future, you will be able to propose new laws to vote upon. But for now, a special vote needs to happen. The communities of New London have to accept you as their leader. Be careful. If you fail, this will be the end of your rule.
Click on a delegate to view their profile. What? Rufus McKenzie followed his first love to the edges of Frostland. Dreams of a more moderate society. Spread stories about the harms of squalor. Holy crap, this is depth. I wasn't ready to know individual people's information out here. Golly. All right, so I think the vote is available on your screens. So let's check this out.
The Council is where delegates vote for laws. Laws can greatly impact a city and affect its zeitgeist. You can propose laws, however, they must be voted in the majority to take effect. In some special cases, such as laws from the rule category, a 2/3 majority is required to pass the vote. Communities and factions will fight for or against different laws depending on their views. You can learn more about them by clicking different communities and factions icons in the Council view. There are a few different methods to affect how delegates vote for a specific law in the Council. You can utilize these methods after proposing a law.
All right, cool. So for now, We got this. This is know who to sway minigame. Yup. That's actually wild to me. So, recruit viewers council. If you want to vote, you can. So let's see, we got vote or negotiate. So 4 is 20, hesitant to 65 viewers. We got 40 of y'all that can vote. 15 against. I don't know about this. It's a lot more hesitant than anything else. So I feel like it's going to display on your screen when it's ready to do the thing. So like, let's just open the stream in a new tab. Oh yeah, and then click this, and then click this, and then mute this, and then go to this. So let's see what we got. Hi chat, chat don't matter. There we go, show the thing. Visible year. All right, there it is. Boom. New Londoners. Oh, see man, this it's not receiving the game data yet. I literally just clicked the vote. Give me the vote. Rock the vote. Come on, rock the vote, baby. I'm trying to rock the vote, man. Come on. Vote or negotiate. Negotiate with delegates and try to influence the way they vote, or also this is the thing. I'm tolerated. I like being tolerated. Being tolerated is better than not. And vote is just vote. So let's negotiate. Let me see this real quickly.
Not all laws you propose will have widespread support. You can negotiate to have a better chance of a vote passing. After choosing a group to negotiate with, you can decide what to promise them in exchange for voting along with your proposal. That includes actions such as enacting a law they desire, building or destroying a building, or using an action point towards a particular community or faction. Interesting.
That's super cool. So let's go to negotiate real quick. 4 is 20 against 15, 65 are hesitant. So technically I would win right now. Vote of confidence. Should the steward remain in power? If this vote fails, the delegates will immediately remove you from office. I'm not trying to get kicked off. Off Duty Nation. Appreciate that follow. You've been here enough, fam. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I thought you were already following based on the fact that you show up a reasonable amount. Good looking out. So New Londoners, open to negotiate. Stalwarts, open to negotiate. Let's check these mostly hesitant peeps. Let's go to New Londoners. I feel like this is the largest group. Yep, 45% of the city. I could focus on the Stalwarts since they're the smallest percentage. We can get them to agree. Might be fine. Sushi with a follow, appreciate you. Why's your hair so freaking dope? How you do that? I literally just got my lock street twisted. My lock twist is to blame for that. Seems too deep, but it's interesting. I mean, to be fair, the depth comes over time. It's not like they just dump you in the deep end. We've got a little bit of learning, which makes sense. Vote 4, they will vote for passing the law during the next vote. Let's see. City development effort. Everyone must support the production of prefabs to help the expansion of the city. Main district produces a small amount of prefabs. This is a step toward progress. Research. Blasting the coal mine. See, I didn't want to do this. I don't want to do this because that's going to make squalor increase. Ventilation tower, a structure that uses high-powered mechanical fans to disperse foul air outside the city. That's actually not a bad idea. Squalor's decreased. It's going to be more heat demand, but unlocks the rapid filtration district ability, which decreases squalor but will result in injuries. Yuck. Might be worth it, though. We got the follow from Off Duty Nation on Twitch as well.
Appreciate you.
Thanks much. Also, you know what it is, fam. If you are here and you are a sub, Off Duty Nation leads me to believe that is somebody who is military affiliated. Pop some salutes in chat because we respect our active duty and vets. So what we do in here. Kind of like Manor. I'm not sure. I need to play Manor Lords ASAP. Just on Steam, yes. I'm currently playing on Steam. It is, unless you get the deluxe edition, you cannot play right now. It does fully release Friday though. So I'm definitely down to do the silly development effort because I don't see any reason why I would deny that the main district produces a small amount of prefabs. That doesn't add any extra anything, and it gets me a lot more for votes. Then we got negotiate with. Won't negotiate already negotiated. Let's check with the Frostlanders. They will vote for the passing of the law. So they need to protect worker health. Workplaces must adapt working hours to the weather conditions. Production efficiency is slightly decreased. Disease is slightly decreased. Heat demand in districts other than housing is decreased. That just seems like a solid choice on everything. That's great. Use community action on stalwarts. Publicly condemn this faction as members. Oh, goodness. No thanks. Survivalists headquarters. Base of operations where staff officers subject hand-picked scouts to intensive drilling and oversee exploring expeditions. 400 workforce requirement. Expedition time is decreased. Territory threat levels is decreased. That's solid. I do like the weather-adjusted shifts, though. That seems like a thing I would support regardless. Because, yeah, production efficiency is decreased slightly, but like so is disease. We don't need disease in the cold. I feel like this is a choice that I'm willing to accept. And then negotiate with the stalwarts, the last group that we haven't chosen. Research and hold vote for liberated youth. Young adults are encouraged to experiment, free from arbitrary bounds and judgments. Trust rises slightly. Unlocks the Youth Employment Program city ability, which bolsters the city's workforce but decreases Heat's income. Dense housing block. Residential towers providing compact shelter with low sanitation to the masses, keeping them off the street and out of sight. So we get an add 25 shelter per dense housing block. Disease is slightly increased. Only requires 50 workforce. Or enact a law for mass-produced goods. In order to overcome scarcity, we will organize our production lines to increase goods production. Yes, we need more goods anyways. So now we got everybody selected. We got most everybody for. I don't know if it's just that the plugin isn't showing. Let's see. Let's double check this. See if we can do this. See if it does anything. This music is absolutely fantastic. This is a beta. No, Derek, it does release Friday. If you get the deluxe edition, you can play today. Like I got my key from AMD and they gave the deluxe edition and basically 3 days early access. So we could play from yesterday if you get the deluxe edition, which is currently, I think it's on sale for $67.49. So $7 more than the regular early access, more regular purchase price. The deluxe edition includes the 3 DLC paid post-release content. If you already know that you're going to play this game over time, it does include those DLCs. 10% pre-order discount, exclusive in-game item. I don't even know what that is yet. Warm flesh. Yeah.
Hydrate.
I would not have water in here. I'll go get it in a second. I would have been. Oh, Scram, what up?
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Streamer, stand up, David. Warm Flesh novella, digital version, part of the upcoming Frostpunk anthology. Now that just sounds cool. So personally, I feel like if you're gonna play the DLCs anyways, it actually is not a bad idea to just spend like the $20 extra and get those DLCs as they drop. Switch some on Discord, internet too fast with it. That does not surprise me. Whatever it is, I'm sure. That's right for me. Law passed. I'm welcome. All right, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna go get this liquid so that I can properly hydrate. Verb. All hail your remaining steward, DeejayKnight. Please clap. Wow, hold on. Brought the doggos back in the studio because they were not in here. I figured they wanted to be in here hanging out. Damn it. No. Dropped some cashews, and I would prefer the dogs not eat them, so I had to pick those up real quick. All right. Hardwood, as far as the bundles are concerned, they do have time limits. So if you wanted to get that bundle, I'm not sure how long it is, but I know there's a time limit on them. So let me see. I think I tweeted about it. There it is. So let's look at it. So this is running for another 16 days. 16 days, 19 hours, 14 minutes. That's the only reason I brought it up, because like, if you're talking about the bundles, you want to get on the bundles while you're looking at them, because I know I've missed at least 5 of them because I was like, I'll come back to it in a week, and then just completely forget about it. All right. Fuel for the future.
A steward you shall remain then. Good. There are challenges ahead. Expanding coal extraction is a great success, but the vein will only last so long. We need to explore the Frostland for a permanent source of fuel. Otherwise, the city will have no future at all. We must find more fuel.
Dude, you adopted a doggo? Hell yeah. Congrats. Ah. Okay, so find a permanent source of fuel outside of the city, here, and then build a logistics district on an old way station, here. So, got the heap stamps for it. Done. And we're gonna need 40 heat stamps and 600 workforce. Holy crap. How are we going to get more workforce quick? That's where I think we're going to have a problem. This is 5 weeks. And then we get all the workforce from this anyways. So that actually, I'm not mad at. We'll get that stepped up soon.
advanced shaft coal mine. Operation using a large vertical shaft to allow more teams to mine coal at the same time.
I definitely would rather get this one than the others.
like it.
No one else shares this idea. Yeah, I'm not blasting, sorry. Resources. Wow. Appreciate the follow, Gilbert. Didn't market it at all. I mean, it technically launches Friday, but that's been happening a lot with games lately. Where like they release and it's like, what? What do you even mean? I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Time out. Immediately time out. But I digress. So the worker shifts 50. I did already agree to this idea. Tangent with the raid.
Tangent with the raid.
How you doing, Tam? Good to see you, fam. If you don't know who Tangent is, how? One of the most amazing broadcasters on this website. Fantastic voice. And also does a lot with like wrestling and streamers. It's a lot of
Royal Rumble stream situations happening over there.
It's a good place to be. Have a great one. Hope you're doing great today. I am great today. I hope you are as well. Thank you for bringing your community by. Also, fam, you know the rule. You see a check them out. Check them out. Go check Tangent out. You might have a great time. You might. Hope you and me are doing well. Thank you all for coming to hang out. All I can ask of you is 5 minutes of your time. I'm DJ, full-time space and sci-fi streamer. We're currently playing Frostpunk 2, which is basically the world has frozen.
Will you survive?
And you're the mayor of a city. You gotta make city moves. Gotta make city moves. City moves. Game of follow, good choice. Great choice. All right, cool. So, machine-centric shifts. What? To put less pressure on workers, workplaces must keep machines powered around the clock and adjust working hours accordingly. What? All of these are great ideas. I did say that I would research weather-adjusted shifts to make them happy, though. I don't really want to rush the production efficiency down, but I mean, it beings like that. I like to keep my word. I'll do the machine shifts later, because of reasons. Bunch of sick people just went back to work.
Stockpiles depleted. Steward the stockpiles of materials the captain has gathered have run out. After so many years, our resources in the pit are growing barren. Current output will satisfy some of the demand, but problems will mount over time. We must reach for new deposits, otherwise the city, and us, will suffer. Expand or build new districts to get more materials.
Oh. Oh! We still got plenty of time left in that. I feel like the logistics is going to handle that when it's done. Deactivated? No? Okay, 2 weeks and a day for the construction to finish. We need 40 heat sinks and 60 workforce. We're not going to need that workforce until we get this done. I'm not turning it off because it's only got 3 weeks left. So let's speed this up.
Logistics district built. We can now survey the frozen lands around New London and find a source of fuel to ensure its future.
All right, so if you're still here from Tangent's raid, what were you up to today? What did I miss? Had to be some cool stuff. Take it easy. Hey, enjoy the work. Appreciate you coming to hang out. Let's see. So damn fun. Basically like playing. Ooh. I mean, that's most city builders are, Woolsey. To be fair. Whoa.
New London. Makeshift shelters. Overpopulation and dwindling fuel resources forced many residents of New London to take refuge in these temporary shelters built around a small hot spring. Its inhabitants wait for conditions to improve enough for them to return home. Welcome these people back to their city. 5 Frostland teams, units of scouts, support crews, and specialized Frostland workers. Frostland teams are needed to undertake operations outside the city. They are outfitted by logistics districts. Construct logistics districts, conduct research, and pass laws to field more Frostland teams. 2,665 New Londoners. Through technological progress, New London will thrive.
Man, take them people in right now. We need the workforce. We need the workforce immediately. Stop playing. Stop your games.
Logistic District is now operational. First expeditions in search for fuel will be
Where they
launched.
at though? Oh, that just let me know the progress on the research that we're doing. So we're at 46%. 5 weeks, 2 days left. Bet. 2,300 workforce. Pause this immediately. We're building this extraction district right now. Yeah. Yeah. Unpause that right now. Now we got this fancy logistics district. We need 50 heat stamps to expand on it, but we got an empty building slot, which means we can build something in that building slot. We need the extraction. I think we built the dust coal mine and we built the research institute, so we don't necessarily need more of those. Let's look at the districts to construct right now. We definitely need to work on getting these. So let's go ahead and send out some frost breaking teams to clean out this. Wait. We don't necessarily need all the other stuff. If we can have that. Yeah, that. Because that is like, looks like an unlimited fuel, like food source. I'm with that. Frost break that immediately. Immediately. Do it. Alright, like Frostpunk 2, loving it, Uzi. Sorry for the delay. Infectious agents. The first crack.
Phrasing?
Steward, during a routine medical examination performed by stalwarts, a small group of Frostlanders refused to be assessed. These checkups are relics of years past, when a cough could endanger the city. That's gone now. We've adapted, one said. No point continuing this invasion of privacy. The stalwarts maintain that regular physicals help ensure the safety of our workers. It's vital that we monitor citizens' health. One foreman pushed back. We've had epidemics in the past. We mustn't allow another one.
Allow mandatory checkups.
For the sake of safety, no one can afford to be bashful. This group of Frostlanders will oppose this decision. Relationships improve with New Londoners and stalwarts. Workers can determine their own health. This group of Frostlanders will support this decision. Relationships worsen with New Londoners and stalwarts, or do not interfere. Relations worsen with all communities.
Man, everybody getting the checkup, bro. Like, the New Londoners and stalwarts are on my side. The Frostlanders are as big as the New Londoners. I feel like the New Londoners might be slightly bigger. I feel like the Frostlanders are 43%, New Londoners are 45%. I'm everybody getting the checkup, bro. It's cold out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all choose. Press the start viewer poll. I feel like that should make it to where you see the choices, laid choices on the stream. So let's refresh it, see what happens. I do mandatory checkups, nip any sickness in the bud. Oh no, I intend to, but I'm curious to see if one, this plugin works, and two, if the fam agrees. It doesn't show it. I'm offended. Oh well. Yeah. I'm obviously leaning toward mandatory checkups. Nothing but logistics. Okay. We need industrial districts. No, this is prefabs. Okay, so if the extraction is giving us materials, how do we have two of them? And we're not getting materials though. Hold on, pause this. Okay, nah. Because now apparently we're not losing anywhere near as much. What? What if Frostpunk was called Freak Punk and instead of hating each other, they all got what?
Bruh. Hey, yo, who mans is this?
Whose mans is this? Whose Mans is this? Materials are used to maintain districts, buildings, and machines within them. They can also be used to manufacture prefabs or goods in industrial districts. Shortage of materials to fulfill demand will greatly contribute to squalor and cause districts in the city to fall into a state of disrepair. You can extract materials from frozen forest deposits or iron vein deposits. So, I feel like we have these that we prepped for extracting stuff, but we never actually did any extraction of. So yeah, we need an entire extraction district over here. Like, people in those houses are gonna be mad, but like, man, we didn't even build this entire time. We forgot to build this. How is it? Is it good so far? It is very good so far. If you like the first game, I get the feeling you will enjoy this. Now this is empty, so we can just demolish this and all its buildings. Yes. Get the workforce and the resources back. And then we start to expand. See what else we can do. We definitely need to build more food. Where's the unlimited one? No, this is the frozen forest. Ooh, 100 million? Hey, yo, these are wasteful then. Those are wasteful. All right, we got 2 separate frost breakings we got to do. So we need to get to 60 heat stamps because we're going to frost break this area around this unlimited. So hopefully like connect to this and then go around, because then we can do 1, 2, 3. No, it's probably not going to connect immediately. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not gonna be as nice as I would like, but it will be an unlimited start for the fertile soil. And then we also will come down here, frost break from here into this area, so then we can build a silly like depot of everything down here, which is going to be great for those resources. So that's 100 million food. That is going to be 100 million materials, and then it's going to be 2.4 million coal that's up here. So yeah, found a permanent source of fuel outside the city. Didn't this get built already? That might as well be permanent, man. What y'all talking about? What you talking about?
Hey, yo, who mans is this?
I don't know. What you talking about? Fix it. What's the game about? Survival in a frozen tundra, post-apocalypse. All right, so let's get to the 60. Frostlanders' demands met. Frostlanders' demands met.
The Frostlanders are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. Relations with Frostlanders improve and trust rises. I see.
Never seen anything like Frostpunk before. Does it play like Civilization Factorio? Not quite. I feel like the best example is Frostpunk 1. But if you've never played Frostpunk 1, consider that it's a city builder where you're basically defending or helping people survive. But you are like the mayor, basically. You have to make decisions that are tough decisions. And there will be occasions where you have to make a tough decision that's going to upset large groups of people, but you have to deal with it. So it's actually one of my favorite parts about the game, because diplomacy is crucial. And they've done some things with this one that just made the diplomacy absolutely impressive. So this is going to be finished in what, 3 weeks? How many weeks? Probably should have just let that up. Blah, 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 blah. What does it say? Right here, 2 weeks. All right, 2 weeks and that's done. And then we actually start bringing in actual materials. The food surplus is going down. But we're going to build on a permanent food source here shortly. Let's speed up and get up to 60. Boom, done. So let's frost break up here. So I want to be able to connect this, because we want that unlimited one, but we also want to be able to connect with some of these others. So if we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we can have this unlimited one and this over here connected. And then if we can expand 1, 2, 3 here, it'd probably be better sourced to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nah, because if we go 3, we need this unlimited one. We just do. So we can just put one district here and then connect it to this. And if we keep this to be the upgrade, that means we can get these 6 and have a massive district. And then when we expand and it lets us select 3 spaces, we just expand over to this one. So I feel like that's going to be a much better way to be overall. It's going to make me happier as a mayor-ish kind of person. So we got that Frostbrook, and then we come down here because we get a... Also, we got to go down here because of the shelter and the heat. And in here because of the heat. And that's going to be another housing district. So let's frost break right down here. Let's select this. This. Ooh, actually, we don't necessarily need both of these. We can select here and then work our way down. Perfect. And then once the frost break is done here, we'll build 4 here. Actually, no. We'll start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll get that little C going right there, and then we'll expand outward if given the chance. But we need that unlimited source for the most part, because survival is kind of crucial at this point. What we got over here?
Heat stamps. Stalwarts. Suggest action.
I'm about that action.
Steward, we're struggling with heat stamps. A group of stalwarts have come forward with an idea on how to solve it. We should research a mechanical factory. Let us pursue it, and the city will benefit. The stalwarts look with distrust at what other communities propose. They would surely appreciate you getting behind their idea. If they have a way to solve heat stamps, it warrants our attention. Promise stalwarts that you will research a mechanical factory within 60 weeks. Research mechanical factory. Relations marginally improve with stalwarts. If we disregard the issue, they worsen.
Nah, we were gonna do this anyways, so we do that and then set the research anyways. I feel like the other one is done, so let's break open the idea tree. Workerships is already done. We need the heat maps or heat stamps. I keep saying heat maps. We need the heat stamps for the next phase, but it's 2 other things. Mass-produced goods. Ooh. Mass-produced goods and let's see. We got city development effort and mass-produced goods that we have very little time to complete. So let's do those right now, given the chance. Is it factories? Yep. Salvaging, mechanical factory. Oh, that's gonna take 12 weeks, but we can't do that right now because we have other more pressing things that were already approved. Oh, what does that say?
Cold is...
Pause. Oh, great. The season changed.
Disrespectful.
All right, so we got that one is a handshake. Let's go over to heating, coal mines, advanced coal mines, not enough heat stamps, resources. So the factories, yeah, but where's the other 2 things? Frostland, city, society, hubs. Nope. It's not coal mines yet. Let me double check the things. We need mass-produced goods. Where do we even look for mass-produced goods? A mechanical factory we can do, but like city development effort. I thought I already started this research. Hold on. Did we not put them in play? Yeah, we're not doing any of those. Damn it. What up, Pocket Shark? How are we doing? So you have to balance upsetting people with the future of the civilization as a whole. Pretty much that. It's super crucial.
Thank you for the follow.
Appreciate the follow, Swiplet. Asbestos living. None of these I've agreed to already. Generator upgrade. Fuel. Pump jacks. Geothermal plants. Resources. So this is the only one that shows a hand that I've agreed to. They're gonna dislike me, boy. They're gonna dislike me hard. Research that. Can we only research one thing at a time, please? No, man. I need to build another research building. Will they let me? Can I build more than one? I need 100 heat stamps. Golly. Almost.
Victims. A special infirmary queue.
Wait a minute, rejected?
Report for amputation without
Oh, I had to vote on that? Oh no!
Oops.
Big oops.
I tried though. 104 froze to death. Bro, y'all could have made something work for that, man. Y'all could have made that work, man. I'm offended. Can I reload the save? How long ago was the last autosave? Nearly an hour ago? Nah, son. Nah, it's like 40 minutes. We good. We'll be alright. No thanks. I'm kind of mad though. Like, solutions already researched. Change community. See other potential answers to this question. I didn't know that I had to vote on that time. Oh man. I guess we just, like, anytime we see an option to vote, just do it, man. Because I have failed the fam. Tension's notable, extremely increased. Y'all gonna have to hate me because we need more of this. Also, where didn't we already get this done, man? Come on, bro. Let's see, expand the district to increase its output and provide one additional building slot. We already have an empty building slot. What can we build in there that would matter? I don't think we even have anything available. Now I'm curious, if we put another research institute, research speed is increased, but like, is that enough? Is that enough? Also, we're gonna have to expand one of these first. Ruby King, 27, apothecary, daring to dream.
For years, suggesting anything inside the captain or anything against the captain meant close scrutiny from stalwarts. But despite the bullshit booming from their bloody speakers, we managed to find our own way, kept to our principles, stayed frugal, put families first, watched out for our neighbors, continued our traditions. Now we have a council. Maybe it's time for us to stop dreaming and make a change.
The council has inspired people to suggest new ideas about the city's future. Bet.
now officially recognized by the city.
511 Frostlanders have organized the faction. These pilgrims form a resilient, spirited community held together by bonds of tradition. 5% of the city. Their manifest, adaptation. The generator is a monument to arrogance. We must cast it off, adapt, and become free. Ugh. Equality. Individuals should give to the whole all they can and take from it only what they need. Tradition. We must tread well-worn paths or risk plunging into the abyss. Unlock. Deploy guides, community action. Experienced pilgrims with deep knowledge of the Frost will guide scout teams. Good relations perk. Scout volunteers. Provides Frostland teams. Worker shifts. Weather-adjusted shifts. Contagion prevention. Supported quarantine and childhood family apprenticeship. Now we need to look at a couple things because I feel like we haven't gone far enough out and looked at the outside stuff. What? You mean tell me we could have just sent teams out here to do all this ages ago? Big mad. Big mad. Possible findings. What is the possible findings over here? It's just Frostland dwellers. How many do we have left? 5. Rude. Threat level's dangerous. We're not playing with the danger. We're not playing with what's up, danger. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. And once we get 10 more, that's 15 weeks over there. That is 15 weeks, 6 days here. I mean, cancel that one because that's only finding dwellers. I like dwellers, but right now, prefabs, cores, and dwellers. That's a lot more stuff. I feel that's a more important trek. Trail construction, 10 Frostland teams, 25 stamps per route segment, 5 prefabs per route segment. Basic quality trade route allows shipping 25 units of any resource. Great. That's wild. That's a lot of goodness in there. Okay, okay. Get back to playing, zoom back in. And what's in here? That is the logistics. We're good on logistics. We need more food and goods. And I thought I started to build. Oh, I didn't build the food depot yet. Good Lord. Food districts. Okay. So that's gonna happen, and down here we got materials we need. We got the heat maps, I think. We need the extraction district. We need more workforce. We need to get people that are not sick. And we need to do more about expanding the areas that have some heat. Okay, so expand that. And then we got this, which we've already expanded. We need a building slot, or we have a building slot that we need to do something with. We definitely have expanded this already. So this one, what do we need for that? Oh, we just need the heat snaps to expand this. I don't think it's gonna boost the coal gathering, but we gotta do something, man. This is wild. And then we need a housing. So can we build a housing district? We can, because we are also lacked on people spacing. Nope, not that one. Get those. All right, cool. So we're good. That one logistics district has a setup for the dubs. The food is being built, and we need another logistics division to start working on that. When this is done, we'll have more food. 54 registered as sick soon. Mass produced goods. Let me see. Let's speed this up. Get it back to some heat stamps. Star Wars demands met. Star Wars delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider your leader with integrity. I see. Now we still have... Okay, so both of these are for the Star Wars anyways. It's only 10 weeks left for both. But like, something's better than nothing. Man, how the Pilgrims came up out of nowhere and are a whole nother faction that we got to keep happy is wild to me. Now, industrial mechanical factory, we need 300 workforce. Okay, requires 107 more workforce. So basically, we need people to not be sick. 126 more heat stamps. Large facility using semi-automatic machinery to produce construction prefabs and domestic goods with a streamlined workforce. I mean that immediately. It's gonna be a lot of heat stamps, so we got a lot of time to wait.
The sanitary situation is dire.
Sue Miller, 12, street urchin, looking for trouble.
Cindy's pa went and got her governess like she's gonna be a duchess or something. Not in our watch. We rubbed up that little bitch, alright. Ferguson's boys will learn this too. If they try and wife us again tonight, we'll pull razors and say we'll cut out our eyes. It'll be good fun. But what we want is a proper rumble. Short blades only. Come on, who wants to play? The lack of a law regulating childhood is causing tension to rise throughout the city.
Golly. Survival, city, or rule. Guided voting. The story may declare a motion vitally important to the city's survival, curtailing debate and convincing many wavering delegates to support it. We need city. Basic necessities, no common rules. Free essentials, trust rises. Paid essentials, production efficiency is slightly increased. Heat stamps, income per capita is slightly increased. Contagion prevention. Disease is significantly decreased. Shelter demand per capita is lightly increased. Infectious badge, tension is slightly increased. Community service. Heat demand is increased. Expedition support. Main district produces a small amount of prefabs. Heat stamps income per capita slightly increased. Okay, so people are divided. Expedition support. I do like the idea of the prefabs. I do like you get to see which factions support an idea. Heat stamps, I think, is what my mom got from the state to go grocery shopping with back in the day. Jokes. Service exemptions. Everyone must volunteer their time outside of work as needed unless they purchase an exemption from the city. Heat stamps per capita slightly increased. It's only slightly increased. That's not enough. I feel like this benefits everybody, and everybody supports it. Let's go to survival. No common rules. Durable goods. Oh, mass-produced goods. In order to overcome scarcity, we'll organize our production lines to increase goods production. I did say that I would do this. Law supported, so technically we're good. I'm curious if this actually works this time. Curious if it works. We'll see. Refresh. Let's find out. Nope, I tried. It'll probably start working on the official release date. I mean, it's supported, so I don't really need to do anything. You can even click in here. I need to see what my promise was to them. I ain't vote. Sounds good. Sounds good. 51 required. We're over that. The delegates have spoken.
The law takes effect.
So I need to do way more about the laws. Star Wars demands met. Star Wars delight. You kept your word. They now look upon your rule. I feel like I've gotten nothing but good things from Star Wars recently. I need to make sure that I'm keeping everybody else happy, because their size is 9%, fam. How am I making the smallest group happiest? Like, that's not very good.
Stewart.
Let's see. Through technological prowess, New London will thrive. Raise funds. Ask New Londoners to contribute all they can. Significantly worsen. Oh man. Now they're neutral to me. I don't need to make them mad. Now I do like the fact that the pilgrims, who's see, the Star Wars support me. If we go in and we fund projects, no. Great agenda. Oh no, I'm not letting y'all choose anything. Promote. No. Raise funds. I could use 75 heat stamps. They may not support me after this, but I don't want to upset a neutral faction. Although I feel like, depending on city direction, neutral marginally decreased. They're the happiest with me though. So like, they're gonna be fine on anything I would request. But we get stupid amounts of heat maps, which makes it easier to get support. Yeah, the Frostlanders are the biggest group, so it makes sense that they would give me the most heat stamps. Now we get this. Now we could do this with the Frostlanders. I'm cool with the significant frustration, but like, yeah, they're not happy with me. But right now we just got a lot of good. So past city development effort. And which group is this? That's mad at me. The Frostlanders.
Stewart.
Fervor, no. They just gonna be mad at me, fam. 10 weeks until we can do another law. Since that's the first law I've done, we are slacking right now. I'm very curious about the city development effort. Yeah, I don't want to upset the New Londoners. That's gonna suck. Because we got 1 week left, which means we're gonna fail to pass the city development effort. It's too late for that. It's taking a while for us to get to the point where I can understand some of this, because there's a lot happening. And we are still in a super cold situation, so yeah, we're gonna need to get some support from the populace. Because we need to get more food. I thought we built the food. Is it not giving us the unlimited food, bro? Like, come on. What was another thing we needed? Did we get the materials built down here? We did not. So let's build extraction district. We need the workforce. Great. We don't have the workforce to build any of what we need. That's unlimited food. We already got that one, unlimited food. And we still need to expand that. 476 weeks of food. Good Lord. $153 weeks of that. Let's see. Mechanical factory, we still need that. This is the most important thing right now. So we need to get people to be not sick. And I feel like we're in a stuck situation with a lot of this. Oh, sweet. I was literally going to see how much we had left in that expedition. 57% done. So yeah, the New Londoners are going to be upset with me very shortly.
Steward.
Steward!
I wonder if granting their agenda would make them happier.
Steward.
Later. Like, after they dislike me. It's for disease and cold. Tension change dynamics to keep 9, especially when it rises. Tension reflects the overall situation in the city, so it's the best way to lower tension is to improve the city. Decrease problems like cold or disease, de-radicalize faction, lowering their fervor. You also research certain ideas that will lower the tension, search among buildings, policies, or hubs in the idea tree to find adequate solutions. And that's the idea tree. Worker shifts. We already researched this, man. Like, I did that. We need more. Machine-centric shifts. This? Yeah, we need that. That's a research that I should have put in last time. I need to start watching for the idea tree and for the council to make sure that we are actually using the space that is available with those, because we did not. We have not. 112 more people registered as sick because we didn't start building. Ugh. So food we're still short on. We need to, is it R? What's in here? Nope, that's the idea tree. H is for hubs. N is for the building and down here. We can't even frostbreak because we need 200 workforce. 102 people just froze to death. We need this expedition to finish ASAP. Cause man. Let's just speed this up a little bit. That's 80%. Let's just push this to finish. Warmer season. Heat demand is decreased.
Finally.
Good lord. And that only went down a little bit. That's not enough. We need more coal. I already have 2 of these and the permanent one that has already been expanded upon. Like, golly, man. That's outputting materials. Wait. Time out. The whole reason I built this is because it was power. New Londoners' demand fails.
The New Londoners are furious you broke your word. They now look upon your rule more negatively and will doubt your integrity.
Yeah. I know. Working on it, man. Working on it. Alright. This is done. What do we get?
Rusted engine. The jettisoned secondary engine of a dreadnought. Under its hull, we found a core, an irreproducible component from before the frost that we can use to power our most advanced technology. Fissures in ice suggest the dreadnought traveled from the frozen bay a long time ago. The parts are too rare to leave behind. Get them, Joyce.
Get those cores immediately. What is this?
Abandoned coal mine. A mining complex inhabited by children a long time ago. Over the years, they grew older and became citizens of New London. The last miners were ordered. Owned by the captain, but we know some coal remains in the shafts. The approach trail is in poor condition, but we found a warehouse with prefabs the captain intended to use to improve it. We could take them, or leave them in place if we want to use the mine again. These components will help us maintain New London. Using the mine will take more Frostland teams. Nope. Keep the prefabs for trail maintenance. Future miners will surely appreciate a maintained trail. Abandoned mine. Outpost possible settlement. An outpost here could increase our supply by 250 coal until its deposit of 448,000 coal is depleted. Build a trail or a skyway. Let's connect the trail. Okay, I'm going. Trails are bad, I'm going.
Alright, so how do we connect this? Can we connect it straight to the house? Or do we have to connect to this first? What is this? Transport convoy, a stockpile of resources being transported to the city. Yes! Yes! Now how do I oh, we gotta build the trailer at Skyway. So let's do this. Trail construction. We have 10 Frostland teams. So build that straight. We have to start here at the house. Oh, we can't build straight there. We gotta build it to there. And then to there. Three weeks. Okay. Now, can I remove some of these stops? Like, does it have to be straight all the way that way? Like, can it just not be straight there? Nope. It's a specific amount of time that it takes to get to each one of these. All right, cool. So that trail is being built 3 weeks. That's going to arrive here in a couple days. Old observatory. This towering structure.
This towering structure often attracts outcasts and scavengers who would rather live out together in cold isolation than follow the laws of New London.
Is it a pretty big jump between games? Yes, it is a very different kind of game. Like, it's like the first game was like dealing with like small sections of the city around the generator. This game is like that all happened. How do you expand beyond that? So it's a little bit it's not as micro, it's a little bit more macro.
The settlement has been in decline since the collapse of the observation tower. Some may be willing to reconsider their simulation or situation and join us in the city.
Escort willing Frostlanders to New London with 5 Frostland teams. Convince them all to come. We need a new and stable source of heat in New London to be convincing to all of them. Come back later. So once we have
the base,
we're good. So let's just not be in here. Let's get back into the city. And very shortly, we're going to get an update. What is this?
deposits running low. Steward, some of the coal deposits in this district will soon run out. The stalwarts and the New Londoners believe they can use explosives to access deeper veins of coal. The Frostlanders say we should send children for missed ore in the tighter tunnels. Some did this as kids themselves in the abandoned mine outpost, and they survived unscathed. Should we support any of these ideas to extend the deposit? If we lay explosives, available coal in all deposits will increase by 10%. If we recruit trial volunteers, mostly from Frontland's Frostlander families, available coal in all deposits will increase by 15%. Relations improve with the Frostlanders and Pilgrims.
So this is literally half and half. We need to improve relations with Frostlanders since they're the largest group. I don't want to send kids to tunnels, so I'll do that for now. And once we finish the research, we'll do some better stuff. Cores.
Cores are pivotal components of machinery from the era preceding the Great Frost. These are essential in upgrading the generator and constructing advanced buildings. Manufacturing technology of comparable quality is nearly impossible in the current environment. As such, you cannot produce any cores. Consider every investment you make with cores carefully, as they are a scarce resource. You can only find cores, or you can only find additional cores by exploring the Frostland.
Skylowinski with the follow, appreciate you. Thank you very much. So now we got the core. Let's select the core. Select the generator. Ooh, emergency council session. I could have done that. Big man, big man. 6 days. All right, we'll be doing that in 6 days. We need to research some stuff. So let's check. Ooh, 93%. Bad. Bad.
Do not waste time or repairs. A new model is safer than a repurposed one.
Ooh, pause to the Frostland. Ah, that's still not done yet. We still need. Ooh, we have 5. 2,283 Frostlanders is nice. I need to figure out the heat situation. I want to get everybody back. I don't want to get 2,000 people. I want to get everybody. Is that a bad idea? Probably, considering my state in the game right now, but I don't care. Gotta do it. And then how long does this have left? 173 weeks? Get the... Y'all acting like that's gonna end now. Like, bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I don't appreciate that. Extraction, dust coal mine, industrial, mechanical factory, 300 workforce. So once we get them peoples, we'll be good. Let's see. We can't really build any districts. We need 300 workforce, 600 to do any of the stuff out here. Now, what about expanding this? Since it's already there, that'd be nice. We only have 3 spaces. We need to boost some of the heat by moving it in. 1, 2, 3. We could add more food into this, which we do need, so let's do that. And then this one is also a food district. We can't really... No, we can't really branch that to where we needed to. So I'm not gonna worry about that one. This one's already expanded. What it says, that is a logistics district. We can expand it to get more people, hopefully. We also need to get a frost... What is it? A frost break? So hopefully that helps us step up to get more people that are in the outer lands. Let's get this done. Wait. We got the 100% done on this research. Bet. Goods factories. There we go. Refurbishing goods factory. Calibrated goods. Factory where old domestic goods, no matter how soiled, are refurbished into functional new ones using minimal resources. Now that's actually great. Or factory using advanced machinery and industrial processes to manufacture domestic goods with a limited workforce. Now that was going to be nicer for... Oh, it requires more than double the materials. Ew. They are skeptical of me, so I probably need to do that. We'll go back in there in a second once we finish this vote situation. Survival. Mass-produced goods. I need to do that ages ago. Worker shifts. Heat demand in districts other than housing is decreased. Disease is slightly decreased. Production efficiency is slightly decreased. Workers determine their own working hours depending on their specific needs. Ugh. Did I agree to that already? No? Alright, cool. I want to make sure that we can... There we go. Childhood. Crime is increased. Family apprenticeship. All children must work alongside one of their relatives so that they learn their trade and continue their family tradition. Supported by the Pilgrims. Mandatory school. That seems good. I need to figure out something that does more with heat stamps. I need all the heat stamps we can get. The deceased will be harvested and their healthy body parts used to support city healthcare.
Hey, yo, who mans is this?
Unharvested remains will be incinerated and the ashes transferred to relatives. Sheesh. Survival, food additives. Only natural food, foraged food will be added to food. Nah, we need. City will approve chemical additives. Nah, we need durable goods. Focus on producing starting and easily repairable goods. Slightly decreased. Worker shifts. Production efficiency is slightly decreased. Heat demand in districts other than housing is decreased. Propose this. Let's negotiate. You aren't tolerated. Oh no, I am tolerated. Good. Mostly against. Vote for. Community action grant agenda. New lenders choose the next law to be voted on the council. We don't necessarily have to agree on that law, so that's good. City development effort. Everyone must support the production of prefabs to help the expansion of the city. Accept. And then negotiate. Mostly against with the stalwarts. Won't negotiate against their worldview. Cool. They won't negotiate, but they want this. All right, cool. Open to negotiate. I mean, mostly for. I'm not trying to mess that up. We good. It's already going to be supported, so we don't need to do anything else. Let's go ahead and vote. We're good. So I'm mad I missed this when I needed it most.
Has been approved.
I'm mad that I missed it, but we're good. Now, past city development effort. What is that, man? Is that a... Hold on for a second. Let me see. Is that anything I can look for in here? 1 week? Pause that. Oh, wait. It was paused. So let's Central District, the generator, the council hall. Zoom in. Can I call it an emergency council session? Yeah, y'all can hate me for this. I don't care, man. We already agreed to this. What city development effort? Council will gather immediately. What city development effort? Can I see what I've agreed to with them right quick? I mean, I hope this is here. Attached to the city and its generator, the citizens of New London have stayed together through thick and thin. They value technology, which they credit for getting them through the great storm. Worker shifts. Thank goodness. So now that I see what we need to vote on, oh, that's it. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. People are divided. Let's negotiate. Won't negotiate, have an active promise. Won't negotiate, they want this. Partially open to negotiate. Will there be enough? Vote for. Refurbishing goods factory, remolded prefabs factory, expedition support. Everyone must aid expeditions by helping them prepare for journeys. All right, cool. So this would actually make it to where we're good. Any one of these. Oh, wait, actually not any one of these. This one and this one. Resource efficient factory, recovering and reprocessing old and discarded construction prefabs into new ones. Now that's actually smart. But also I do like the idea of aiding expeditions, but remolded prefabs factory being researched. I mean, we are open with resource space, so let's do that. And then we vote.
Hear ye, hear ye. The proposed law has been approved.
Machine-centric ships now in force. Hold held on Star Wars proposal. All right, so most people are happy with me. Frostlanders are mad at me. Big man. Grant agenda. The next law to be voted on. There you go. They're still mad at me, but not as mad, which is good. 2,700 people versus 5,950. Now here, we did agree to research the prefabs. Remold the prefabs factory. Do it. And pass city development effort. We just did that, man. We just passed the city development effort, bro. We just passed one, bro. We just passed one. We just passed one. Population growth. Hold on.
Population growth is a measure of how fast your city grows. It is both a combination of outsiders coming to your city, into your city, as well as new people being born in it. When population growth reaches a certain threshold, the population census will take place, noting an increase in your overall population, including workforce in the city. Favorable situation in your city without any significant problems like cold or high disease increases population growth. However, when the issues in your city are overwhelming, population growth becomes stagnant. You can resolve that by improving conditions in your city or researching new methods to fight the most pressing problems in the idea tree. Some laws also directly increase population growth.
Nice. Not working for Sand Extension is not receiving the game data. Yeah, it's had some bugs. I'm imagining they understand. All right, let's check out here. We got, what is this? Abandoned mine outpost active. Are we connected to it now? Can we actually get this stuff now? Requirements is 10 people. We only got 5. We need another logistics district. I thought I upgraded the logistics district to fix this. Now let's check the city and double check it, because I could have. Oh, the upgrade isn't done yet. Okay, so it's undergoing expansion. Once the expansion is done, then it's done. Oh, we've been paused for ages. Yeah, they're gonna be mad at me very shortly. Oh wait, 37 weeks left for that? Beautiful. Thank goodness for a save. I completely forgot to save. Research remolded prefabs factory. I think that's what's being researched right now. Yeah. And then over here, 4 weeks for the recess, and then it's going to be the city development effort, I'm sure. Oh, wait. We got a bunch of people. Hold on. What is this?
Feral children, no common rules. Steward, 5 children are dead and dozens lay wounded after 2 large youth gangs met for what they called a rumble. Most of the children were armed with knives. The fighting escalated to a full-scale battle. As the parents of the deceased mourn, many insist these children should not have been left unattended. Indeed, many backstreet alleys seem to be overtaken by uncared-for youth. Some areas are beginning to be dangerous even for adults. The persistent lack of a law regulating childhood is causing crime and tension to rise even higher. Commit to resolving the issue. These children are our future, and they must be attended. You have 30 weeks to pass either one of family apprenticeship or mandatory school.
5 children died at the rumble. Sheesh. Alright, so 2 weeks until the recess is done. Alright, so that's already expanded. Can't expand it anymore. We can expand this one. And maybe do more food. I was at this game and thought about playing it. The music is amazing. To be fair, this is Frostpunk 2, which is a whole new game in Frostpunk. Frostpunk 1 is great. Frostpunk 2 is impressive thus far. It doesn't technically even release until Friday, so we are kind of early for all intents and purposes. Okay, let's expand this. Okay, and then ooh. Thank you for the follow. Extraction district down here. We need all of these. That we got the follow from the Winnemem Mage. Appreciate the follow. Vote on expedition support will be held in 2 weeks. Bet. We need those materials. We don't necessarily need the materials, but we definitely need to start doing more with the people right now because we need a lot of situations.
The city grows. Steward, a new count, has revealed significant growth in our population in recent weeks. Some attribute the rise to an influx of settlers from the Frostland, others to births outnumbering deaths. Whatever the cause, we have adjusted the calculations of the city's needs to reflect these new numbers. 1,512 more people live in the city. I see.
Cool. So let's get this vote going. Community service expedition support. Everyone must aid expeditions by helping them prepare for journeys. People are divided. Can't negotiate. Too many promises. Ooh. Government work ended up here from a raid chain from God knows where. Liking where I ended up. Appreciate it. It might have been Tangent. Tangent was, if memory serves, the latest raid that we got. So appreciate you sticking around. But I feel like I want to test and see if this works again. Because if we can get the Twitch votes to actually work, that'd be delightful, because I would love to, what do they call it, do the things. It would be great if we could actually vote on these things. Like, come on, man, let go. Come on, me. New London, yeah, it hasn't updated with any of these things, because we have new factions that aren't even in here yet. So refresh the page. Maybe that is the issue. Let's full screen it again. Let's see what happens. And then, nope, still only those 3. Let's see if we go back into the game and maybe it's just in the settings it is not properly linked again. Ah, there it is. Connect my game. Authorize. Successfully connected. Done. Twitch chat participants limit off. Everybody can be here and help. Add the streaming companion. It's already done. I don't know what you're talking about. Configure. Twitch integration does not need to be configured. Go to your in-game settings. Connect to the configure. So that should be good. We should be good now. This limit determines the percentage of the global votes in council that consists of votes cast by randomly chosen Twitch volunteers. That's what it is. It's a randomly chosen volunteer. Let's just boost this all the way up in here. Because I feel like right now we got hundreds of people here. The least we could do is probably make this a little bit more reasonable. Let's make this 45 if we can. Nope, just 48. All right, cool. Accept. Resume. And now maybe let's see if when refreshed, we actually have more stuff connected. Oh, idea tree. I saw it already. I saw something there. The first one a little bit was super cool, just bad at it. I bet the second one was better. Thus far, it's impressive. The Londoners. Okay, cool. So now it's updated. We got the Frostlanders in here and the Pilgrims. And if we look at this, we need new ideas to move forward. However, different communities may propose diverging answers to the same issue. They will only pursue solutions that align with our worldview. Choosing a community to develop an idea will improve your relations with that community. I see. Okay, so worker shifts. Heating, coal mines. All right, so now I feel like since it should be updated, if you are there and it's working, bet. So I basically need to double check and see if that's a thing every time we connect. Recruit viewers council. So now we should be able to see on the panel. Boom! Council vote. Make your voice heard by casting your vote. Your vote will be a part of the Twitch representation of the council. Aye. So I'm gonna vote aye. Even if they don't let me, like, I'm trying. They're not gonna let me. Probably because it's mine. Probably because it's my stream. But still, I'm clicking it. Sweet. It probably counted it. So if we get enough people to refresh their page, if you don't see it, refresh. Oh, we got 7. So maybe 32. We need 51 to pass. I think it is. So we got to get this to at least, like it says 48. So we got to get this at least to 20 more, like 20.
Prime subscription.
Actually, I feel like 20 should do it because that'll take us to 52. We got Extinction. Appreciate that, Subarino.
Phrasing.
Wrong button.
This is the way.
Appreciate the sub. Extinction, thanks much. Yeah, if you are watching, you should be able to assist right now. Like, let me tab over. This is my game. I click I. It's not gonna let me do anything because I'm clicking I. But if you click I, hopefully you click I, because this is actually this doesn't worsen anything. This seems like only a bonus for everybody involved. I can't negotiate because I've already done some stuff. But that takes it to 42. Sucks too hard to read it because of transparent. Yeah, a little bit. But right now there's 10 people voting. We need another 10. There's over 500 people in here lurking. I understand if you're lurking, you don't want to say words in chat. You don't have to. This is just on your screen. If you're not on your desktop, it doesn't count. But if you're on your desktop and you still don't see the overlay, refresh your page and then click I. Because we need 20 people. We need 20. We need 20. Because we got to have at least more than the against. But I feel like it's still going to be like, still going to require 51 if it was what it was before. I don't see the specifics on, it's not going to let me see the hover and see what we need. But right now, I'm curious if this 10 counts for this whole bar. I don't know how that's going to work. We're going to find out. What up, RCY? How you doing? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate the follow. Month-old pickle. First things first.
Bruh.
Why you gotta be a month old, fam? Like, it's the driest pickle that ever existed, I'm sure. But at the same time, like, maybe it's not. Maybe you've been sitting in the vinegar situation for a month, right? Like, I don't know. Click the eye and it closed it out. Think it worked? Bet. All right, so we're at 14. Give me a second. I'm gonna take a quick bio and refill my liquids. In the meantime, please. I'm glad it works. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate it. We only got 14 people that have voted aye. We need more votes. Because if I make quote Hamilton, you don't have the votes. You don't have the votes. I don't have the votes and I need the votes. Like for real, I need these votes. So please click aye. Refresh if you're on desktop, click aye. And I'm gonna go refill my beverage. Hopefully we're good. Kept trying to tap I, but then an ad got in the way. Shortly, Senpai, you'll be good. I don't know where to vote. It should be, are you on mobile or desktop, month-old pickle? That should answer the question. Because I don't know if it works on mobile. I believe it doesn't work on mobile, but I'm going to check for myself because I haven't seen. Let's find out. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see it on mobile. It doesn't look like it's available on mobile. Which hurts a little bit. But it's cool. If you're on desktop, I can see your factions and whatnot. All right, cool. Try to refresh your page. Because I just updated it a second ago. Are we voting aye? We're voting aye. Did it count my vote? I'm not sure. We're at 15 votes right now, which is good. I'm hoping to get to 20. Ads ended, and I still see the pop-up. Clicking does nothing.
Rude.
It might be like I have a bug to where I clicked aye, and it doesn't say anything. So it might just be that, right? It might just be that it just dislikes humans right now. But if you've clicked aye and it doesn't do anything, refresh the page maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But now we're at 16. I'm hoping we get to 20. I'm gonna go refill this with beverage. It barely bolds your choice, so I think it's picking it up. Good. Hopefully. What up, Chavez? How you doing? Game over, man. Not game over. We're continuing the game. But give me a minute. I'm gonna refill my liquids. 4 more votes. 3 more votes. We only need 3 more. Hopefully we get 3 aye votes. We'll find out shortly. I appreciate you for sticking around. BRB. Hey, we're at 19, fam. We need 1 more vote. We need 1 more vote. You have to grant access to identity. If you don't see the vote pop up, there it is. Appreciate you. Didn't finish? Aw, fam. Appreciate you. But the likes anyways. All right. Cameron with the follow. Appreciate you. All right, fam. 1 person. 1 human. There is 1 human out there who wants to help vote. You do have to allow it access.
Hey, streamer.
Huh?
Hydrate.
Done. And we got to the 20. So let's vote. Please. 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 51 required.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
So 47 by default, and the 19 from everybody here boosted it. So me, Month-Old Pickle, K-Bubs, Winimum Mage, Wing Zero, RCY, Jamie Linux, Extinction, Dietrich, Dark Legion, Rabbit Ray, Dark Mirages, Deligar, Thandrid, Elosicle, I don't know how to say that, Darkman Doug, Nana Senpai, Lady Hollow, and Raz B Stun have helped pass this.
Appreciate you.
Exposes everyone. Hey, I get to show you appreciation. You still get to lurk. I'm just saying your name is showing you appreciation. No exposing happening. That's appreciation. It's appreciation. It's appreciation. I appreciate you. What do you mean city development effort's not done yet? Huh? I can't use this yet. Man, the new London's about to hate me. Wait, 29 weeks? Come on, bro. Y'all gotta fix that, man. Fix that, man. Fix that, man. And you help? See? I appreciate it. So we are Ghost Council members. Yep, I was concerned. Can't wait for this to go live on Game Pass. I hope the same. Or I can't wait for it as well. I'm gonna be away from home when it does, but I'm happy for anybody who's gonna be here when it is live. Back to Larkin. Appreciate you, K-Bubs. Thanks much. 32.6 people return to work. That's what I'm talking about. Go back to work. Fire in the shaft. Coal is running out.
Steward, the fire has broken out in our coal mine. If we don't react, we will lose the mine along with the deposit. Some of the stalwarts engaged in the rescue effort insist we can still save the mine by cutting off the air supply to the shaft, suffocating the flames, but some of the child miners are still making their way out. It'll suffocate them too. After we deal with the crisis of the dust coal mine, we will ensure these accidents do not occur again. If we run out of coal, the whole city will freeze. We'll save the deposit. Some child miners will die. Our humanity is worth more than one single coal mine. The child miners will be saved. Dust coal mine will be destroyed and the district's remaining coal reduced by 50%.
Man, I'm not putting kids to death, bro. I'll just have to deal with less coal available. What we're not gonna do, what we're
Not gonna do.
is let kids die, bruh. Nah. Not happening at all. Not on my watch. No thanks. Not me. I mean, what else are they doing? Living. I'm not gonna let them die. It's possible the PC version will have an unfair advantage with the Twitch integration. Maybe. But also, it's possible that the consoles have web browsers. It's fully possible that they could put web browsers and make those work. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I mean. So let's see what we got in here. Council's in recess. We could like rush this real quick, like, and do this, and then it's a city development effort. Nah, man, where's the other menu? There was another menu that had options that we could use that wasn't this menu. Prefabs factories. Yeah, we'll do that when this one's done. Did I say relations worsen with other communities if you force a council session? Oh yeah, relations worsen with everybody when you force it. So like if I were to go in here and hover, relations will worsen with all communities because they are on, it's like they have 8 more weeks of recess. So they're chilling. Fossil Letha, what up? Good to see you. All right, so we still, oh, we have 10 now. We should go back out here. I feel like we needed 10. Nah, we're not only gonna do that. We need more. This. Oh, are they already doing this? Shipping by trail. Oh, so they're just doing this already. Huh. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Possible findings of Frostland dwellers. Over here, we got, ooh, 20 people. 20 groups. High Pass, 20. Mounds is 25. Oh, we got 10 over here. Over 30 years ago, the Imperial... My bad.
Over 30 years ago, the Imperial Exploration Company landed here to build the region's generators. A few hastily dismantled piers still stick out of the ice, a faded reminder of their short-lived purpose.
Thank you for the follow. I mean, go for it. Thorin EU with the follow, appreciate you. T-Cleave! What up, fam? Looking forward to that crisp dap. Crisp and firm this weekend. Good sir. I had to make fun of the T-Cleave. Because I live the cringy lifestyle. That's what we do here. It's what I would say we do. Oh, that's cool. You actually get to see it branch out. That's fancy. What is this? Hold up. My man. right, so let's see what we got. What is this? Zoom in on the district. Oh, that's the one that's half. Dust coal mine is being demolished. Yeah, that's fine. Resource deposit nearly depleted. Is it though? We got 122 weeks left. So one of these resource deposits is running low. We still have 122 weeks of coal.
Y'all acting like we about to die tomorrow.
I'm offended. Absolutely offended. They making such a big deal out of this. It's like, nah, man. We good. We good. Pass any law in the childhood category. City. Society. Childhood. Family apprenticeship. People are divided on either of these. I'm gonna need y'all's help on this one for real. Because we got to get rid of one of these. I don't want to lose the heat stamps, but research is not a bad idea. Supported by the stalwarts. Supported by the pilgrims. And if I escape, I'm going to lose. The pilgrims are so tiny, man. I don't want to make kids do work, man. I want school, but I don't see the option. I mean, to be fair, school. School's a good idea. But no, that's it. We are making school the move. And I'm gonna have your help if you are willing to give it. There is no Earth where I'm not gonna educate her. Like we taught people how to make games. There's no Earth where I don't choose school. So please vote aye. I'm gonna need your help. Because for we have 26 votes. Against we have 14 votes. And I feel like the way this works is that there's 60 hesitant votes, but the votes seem like they're added up to equal the 48. And I saw this highlight something a second ago. We got 13. Maybe we don't need to get to 20. Maybe it's that we need, because technically, we would need 25 for this one. I feel like everybody's vote goes into that 48. So if we all vote aye, that helps considerably. Aye to mandatory school close. So I think it does. Like you have to click vote and then click close. Nay, sending the work, it's the end of the world. No! It's the end of the world. Make kids work. I'm not gonna be that dude to make kids work. Now, Frostlanders, what up? Let's see what we got. Let's talk individual Frostlanders in here. Roy Stanley, engraver, and Frostlander.
Used to wait outside hot houses to collect food scraps. Reads romance novels about scouts.
Hey, yo, who mans is this?
Has doubts regarding a new Londoner delegate's ability to read, specifically regarding documentation. Mabel Chadwick, chimney sweep, Frostlander, was bullied for being disorganized as a child, constantly bragging about how long she can survive in the Frostland, open to a fresh perspective.
All right, cool. All right, so we're at 18. This is sometime after the first one. Into the World, fear has gone down a bit. I think it's 30 years after the first one. Who are these losers?
Bruh.
How savage is that? Like, let's go over here. Let's go pick a different group. Frostlanders then.
Adeline Donovan, cleaner, Frostlander, made an expedition team turn around to rescue stragglers, considers herself an ice connoisseur, and proud of herself, as she should be. Lucian Drummond, Cooper, Frostlander, gets nauseous remembering his first kill.
Bruh.
Oversalts, swayed by tasteless humor.
Thank you for the follow.
We got Mercy Shaw. Appreciate the follow, Fasolita. Researcher, New Londoner, picked up smoking to take more breaks at work.
Sir, I don't like it.
Wow, savagery. Doesn't have a favorite food, loves discussing the benefits of scientific research. Cornelia Gallagher, driver, New Londoner. Was the last person to see your childhood friend alive. Only child that acts like it. Opens up after a few sweets.
So all it takes is chocolate to get Cordelia or Cornelia to change her opinions on stuff? Rude. But let's vote. I don't know. 19-4. Nope.
Let go.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Wow, the savagery. Fasolita was serious and was like,
Nay.
and meant it. Absolutely meant it. We still got the mandatory school pass, so there's that. Childhood law has been regulated. You kept your promise and avoided unnecessary chaos in the streets. Trust rises. That's what I'm worried about. I needed the trust. I needed it, like, legitimately needed it. Needed it. Everybody dislikes me a little bit more because of that, but it was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. 27 weeks for the city development effort. Cool. We got 10 to fix this. You got cooked. You didn't get cooked. Also, to be fair, I did ask a bunch of people. I asked a bunch of people. I was like, please do this thing. So I would say it's more than I was like, please do a thing. And people are like, all right, I'll see. Maybe. Appreciate it, Mirages. Appreciate it. What is this? Disease weakens our workforce. Appreciate the follow, Sungans.
Steward, the poor conditions in the city take their toll on our people. Disease spreads. Some are so sick they're unable to work. If this continues, it will endanger our ability to sustain the city as our workforce will be decimated. We must act. Ensure there's enough heat, shelter, and food, or consider developing other ideas that will combat disease. I see.
All right, let's pause this for a sec. So let's see what we're missing. We're missing some housing, some shelter. I feel like we had houses in here and we're good. Let's just expand this a little bit. Let's get some more of these houses going because we need them. And then we can build another one. Well, not 4. Get off of this one. Let's go with the 2 hottest in here. And then go up here for 1. No. Let's go to... I have to go this way. Just so that way we can leave those to be accessible for the next branch that we build. So let's make this so we get the housing taken care of. Let's go over here. Let's build some... actually, we're going to need to send out some... cross-breaking teams. We need heat stamps, so let's speed it up a scotch. Oh wait, really?
Crime in the city. The crime problem in New London continues to worsen. Scarcity of goods may drive people to acts of crime when they don't see other ways to obtain necessities. Making goods available helps ensure people don't revert to a free-for-all. If they do, watchtowers and prisons might become necessary. It's also worth examining if our laws are helping us fight crime. It may be more difficult to ensure order as the population rises. If crime runs rampant, people might be injured or killed. Tensions will grow, and radicals among us will grow in popularity. We'd be best ensure it does not come to this. Crime has risen to a concerning level. Does really look good. Glad I came across today. Big same. I see.
They yearn for the mines. No! Played the first game, had a rough time, beat it though. I mean, I never beat the first game, but it's great. I love the first game. Love this one thus far, and that's kind of impressive. Like, to make me like a game that I never beat, it's kind of fire. To be fair, we definitely need the food right now. So I think we had the unlimited food down here. Let me double check. Let me see. So that's fertile soil. This is the one that's unlimited. We need a grouping. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2. Yeah, this would not be enough. Ooh, actually, we could branch off and get that one as well. So if we frost break our way to connect these. Because then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is not enough to connect all 4 of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could connect these, but we still would have to make that a whole nother food district. But this does have 100 million fertile soil. Appreciate that follow. Hey, Hill, thanks much. Also, we could frost break up here a little bit. So maybe we just cancel all of this frost breaking right now. And then... wait, that one actually is already unlocked. Interesting. Because we got to build another one. That's like for real, for real. That's not a choice at this point. Where's the next frost breaking we're going to be leaning to? Ooh, another old way station. could do this. And that'll be that, and then we get another 30, and then we frostbreak some more. But for now, we got to work on those two. All right. 93% on the idea tree. Nice. 1 week, 1 day left for the remolded prefabs, and then we work on the city development effort next. Or healthcare laws, maybe. I mean, at this point, we only have 3 weeks for the next vote, so we'll get there. And we gotta get more goods, so we need another logistics.
Children caught idling during school hours will be punished.
Frostlanders' demands met. The Frostlanders are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. Relations improve, and trust rises.
Bet. Big bets, big bucks, no whammies. We need them because they are opposing me right now. That's not necessarily the best. Pick one of the 3 options to promise something that furthers the Frostlanders' worldview. Relations with Frostlanders improve. I'm not gonna grant the agenda yet. 3,000 people is a lot out of 11. And then the Pilgrims are still small, 660. They're opposing me right now, but I'm not gonna make a promise. I'm curious if I can save this real quick, like see if we can find something good that I can free Frostlander, Frosty bribery. Because I'm gonna try to bribe the Frostlanders real quick. I have to, because they are really big mad right now. They're opposing me. I don't need them to be opposing me. So let's make a promise.
Frostlanders negotiations. Steward, your relations with Frostlanders will improve if you promise to enact one of their suggestions. Which of their proposals will you pledge to support? Promise to repeal machine-centric shifts. Promise to research heat recycling. We will redirect excess heat from industrial machines to neighboring districts and infrastructure, increasing the heat available to the city. Promise to pass weather-adjusted shifts. I thought it did that already. Heat recycling.
I'm down with the heat recycling. Like, let's make that work. I'm not against research at all. Speaking of research, waste heat situated. So
we will redirect excess heat from industrial machines to neighboring districts and infrastructure, increasing the heat available to the city. Or heat overclocking. We got Fasolita with a Submarino. Appreciate that support.
This is the way.
This is the way. Thank you. Heat overclocking. The excess heat produced by industrial machines will be re-injected back into the machines to allow them to operate at a higher efficiency.
I want the higher efficiency, but I love the idea of heat demand in housing districts going down. Like, that's beautiful to me. So we just are gonna wait for this 50. Like, we got 1 week. Boom, done. Let's research this right now. We have 40 weeks. We're just gonna research this immediately. Like, let's not even play games. Dunzo. 69 seat protection from crime. I thought we just did something about crime from schools. Marginally increased by minor hunger. See, man, I'm trying not to make these kids do work. Council and recess, 0 weeks, 0 days. City. Community service. City development effort. Ooh, very supported. Everyone must support the production of prefabs to help the expansion of the city. I feel like this is the one that I agreed on earlier anyways. Everyone must inspect the heat pipes in their places of residence, spotting and fixing minor heat leakages around the city. Everyone must volunteer their time outside of work as needed, unless they purchase an exemption from the city. Now this, we need the support of the New Londoners right now. I like how the Star Wars are just like, bro, do stuff. Like, support your city.
If I may quote the arrow, I'll do everything I can to support my city.
Go play it. So yeah, city development effort. That's the one that has the thumb. Propose it. We don't even need to vote for this. Like, this is already good. Vote.
Hey.
First time out of gift sub in sub 6 months ahead. Featuring
Damn.
DeejayKGV.
What?
You got 6 months of subs, Senpai. Appreciate the out of that, fam. Thank you very much. You a boss for that. Appreciate you. I'm honored that you would want to sub that much. That's a lot of subs, fam. New Londoners. Wait.
This is the way.
Wait a second.
There it is. New Londoners' demands met. The New Londoners are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity.
I need that right now. Like, they're neutral. Star Wars are neutral. They're not happy with me. 136 people just went back to work. Let's go. Let's go. So the Frostlanders are still opposing. Research heat recycling. We're already doing that. So everybody happy. Let go. Let go. All right, so now that we got the people, we got to build this food situation. Like, for real. Actually, screw that. Let's do this first. Oh, wait, we need a little bit more of this. Boom. Ooh, what is this? Almost missed it. Lucy Fairweather, 13, minor.
Afraid of the cold after the mine collapsed.
I'm tired of people treating me like a baby. I knew it was risky working in the mine, but I chose it because Grandma froze to death, my mom froze to death, and my brother lost his hands. So if I died in the hole soaking the fire, if I saved one family from seeing the ice on their mom's face, then it'd be worth it, see? But no one asked me. They let the coal burn, and now it's getting proper cold again.
The city will need even more fuel when the temperature drops.
Worth it in the long run. Save these kids' lives, man. You're welcome, kid. You're welcome. It's not empty. I don't even know why they show this icon. Resource deposit nearly depleted. One of them is nearly depleted. One. Un singular. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm about to mess up everybody's life because one person's out here big mad. Like, that's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. All right, so let's see. Let's get this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh.
All the food.
What? 4 of those are about to be won. This one's already expanded, so while that's working, we can work on. If we get to a 30 again, we can knock out a bunch of this space to just make a bunch of other stuff work. So let's speed that up really quickly. Got to 30. Let's frost break over here. Oh man, I didn't actually confirm. That's a better layout. Now what do we need for a food district? We need 40 heat stamps. So let's just go pause, go back to the map for a second. So we got over here, what we got?
The others. I need that to run D&D. What's that, Lady Hollow?
Yeah, but being September, it was an easy 25, not 35 for 6 months.
Man, hell yeah. In a cavern near the bay, we found a disturbing sight. Bodies in sturdy frostland gear, neatly laid side by side and left to freeze, with black oil markings over their closed eyes. A ghastly burial ritual? A map we found suggests they were heading to an old machine somewhere by the desolate coast. A machine will require a source of fuel. We should investigate.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should. Need a new stable and source of heat. So that's basically finding the fishing village.
A community of Frostlanders are eking out a pitiful living off moss and small fish. With no furnace, they survive by sleeping shoulder to shoulder under thick layers of fur. They would undoubtedly prefer life to live in New London. Take them in.
We're taking them in right now. Not great at accents and things. I am half and half on accents. Depends on the accent.
Now that the Frostlanders have departed, we can use the village to provide fish for New London. An outpost here could increase our food supply by 100 food until its deposit of 100,000 food is depleted. Resources will be sent to New London.
Man, harvest that immediately, bruh. Immediately, bruh. All right, cool. So we just sends resources to New London. Let's go. Now we do need to get more Frostland teams. So we need to build another logistics location so that we can get more teams, because I feel like this one has maxed out our providing logistics right now. Like we have We need to build a building over here. Let me hit these buildings real quick. Like, what buildings do we have that we haven't built? Remolded prefabs factory. We need a lot of heat stamps for that. Sheesh. Sheesh. The only thing we're missing right now is goods. So we definitely need to be working on stuff like this. Mechanical factory, 40 goods. Yeah, we need the mechanical factory more than the other thing. So we got to do that. 168 heat stamps. Who can we reach out to? 57% for New Londoners.
Stewart.
Raise funds, 396. I'm cool with the significantly worsening because that was not significantly worsening anything. Ooh, I do like the hubs. We're gonna have to start building those. And we need the mechanical factory. Now, which one does this go in? Mechanical factory goes where? I would imagine in the logistics, but did we already build a building in logistics? We connected it to this spot up here, which made sense if there was not enough room. So let's build another logistics area. Now we got the heat stamps for it. No questions. So let's build another district down here for extraction. I mean, we could add these two to this and then get more resources. I mean, we already at the point where we need a resource hub. But logistics sends charting expeditions to the Frostland and transports resources between the city and colonies. Do we need that to be on a specific thing? Because I don't want to make it if I don't need it. So when you're doing Deep Rock Galactic is fantastic. I've seen a couple episodes of the new Bel Air. It was great from what I remember. It's just I didn't let us free time. There are various district abilities available for the player in district panels. One such example of a district ability are emergency shifts. Some district abilities are available from the beginning of the game, however others can be unlocked by constructing specific buildings, signing laws, or by certain events happening in a specific district. Toggle cooldown one-time activation, yeah, that's fine. How'd you get it early? If you get the deluxe edition, you can play right now. I don't think this requires anything specifically as far as like space. So like we should be able to put this anywhere. So let's try it. Let's find out if I just put an industrial district, not industrial. If I just put a logistics district right in here. Then let's choose right. No. Do we have to have it near one of these? Also, that's the frozen stuff. So the industrial district. Background music is getting a bit loud. Done. We got plenty of shelter. I mean, not plenty, but enough. We've got food. We've got materials. We need goods. Goods are items that will satisfy the needs and desires of people living in the city. They can be as simple as furniture, cutlery, books, and games, to more luxury items like watches, jewelry, cigars, and elaborate clothing. They're highly desirable and provide comfort to citizens. When goods are scarce, people will begin to fight over them, contributing to crime and decreasing home income of heat stamps. Goods can be produced out of materials in industrial districts. Remember, you need to switch industrial output to produce goods instead of prefabs. Duh! So which of the industrial places are we going to switch to prefabs? Also, where do we choose that? So now we build an industrial district. That's near food, so I don't think it's a good idea to do that, but that's logistics district. That is extraction district. How many industrial districts do we have? That's an extraction district. I feel like this is going to require something that I don't have on here. Frozen forest. You know what? Let's just build it right here and see what happens. Because we need the industrial area. Like, we have not been getting goods at all. And we can build, since we have so much more material stockpile, workforce demand in neighboring extraction industrial districts is decreased. So maybe we build that in here once this is done. Good stockpile hub. The material stockpile hub is also a good idea. So that's for food. We need to do the frost breaking. And no, not these. I don't need a frost break over here. Blah. %61% on the idea tree left. And then we have fishing and food from the outside being brought. We need to build a building for the food hub. We need to stockpile the food when it happens. We definitely need a materials hub, and it could be industrial or workforce, heat stamped prefabs, goods. And we need a goods hub. We'll build that over here next to the industrial spot that we made. Let's just turn that on so we're moving. What is this?
Angry Frostlanders grow more radical. Steward, the Frostlanders have grown deeply unhappy with your rule. Community leaders now openly urge Frostlanders to join the Pilgrims, arguing that as a part of radical organization, they will be better able to protect their interests. If nothing is done to address this situation, many angry Frostlanders will join Pilgrims and push for the faction to take action against you. Hostile relations with Frostlanders will cause them to radicalize and join the Pilgrims. Repair relations. I will convince them radical action is not needed. You have 40 weeks to improve relations with Outlanders or Frostlanders. If you fail, 442 will join the Pilgrims. Suppress their recruitment. 212 will join Pilgrims immediately. Relations significantly worsen with Pilgrims. Pilgrims further is significantly increased.
Just want to do the other expedition area. Yeah, but I was also, that's why I wanted to get the logistics area so that I could build, or so I could have more people to actually go do that.
Encourage the initiative. Pilgrims are an effective organization. We should encourage Frostlanders to join. 606 will join Pilgrims immediately.
Screw it. I don't care. Improve relations with Frostlanders. So how am I going to do that? Fund projects? I'm not giving you 181 heat lamps right now. I could let them pick the next law. Do it. Word it. And then we got another 4 weeks. All right, so those are making progress. Out here, we still needed to build the trail to make it easier to get from those. This, we can't convince them all to come because we need more, we need the reliable source of heat. So we need to get more researching done. We can't do more searching until we get more people to go do more searching.
Remember to keep your heat lamp maintained. It might just save your life.
Love those kind of choices. It never gives you an easy answer. I like that. I like the fact that it's like you kind of have to do work. Like, hey man, figure it out. You got options. What are you gonna do? That's almost done, so we can finally start getting some of these goods done. We need more housing. Frostlanders' demands met.
Bet. The Frostlanders are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. I see.
Still not enough, but they're still skeptical, which is, I can deal with skeptical. I can deal with skeptical. And that's gonna do more work for the goods. We already got the stockpile hub there. Now that's done. Demands and requirements. Thank you for the follow. Corey Gill with the follow. Appreciate you. Buildings and districts have their requirements represented in resources.
Workforce, or both. If those are not fulfilled, the district will cease to function and become disabled. On the other hand, they also have their demand. This amount contributes to your overall demand in the city, meaning that if it's not fulfilled, it will increase your city's problems like cold or squalor, but it will not affect the district's output. The district will work the same as long as the requirements are filled. Requirements are listed in the district panel. Keep in mind that you need to fulfill all of them to keep the district running. All factors that increase the city's demand are listed in the total demand section.
Cool, cool, cool. What is this?
Frostlanders demand vote on heat recycling. Steward, the Frostlanders have just drafted the heat recycling law. Our customary practice would be to hold a vote on it at first opportunity, but another group has already been given the right to set the current agenda. The Frostlanders have graciously agreed to forego their customary research privilege, but trust you will grant them the agenda in the near future to compensate. You will have 15 weeks to grant the Frostlanders the agenda.
I see. So right now we got... Oh, we're definitely putting the heat recycling law into play, so that's not a question. Like, at all. So they need the heat. Production, definitely producing the goods. Stop playing. Now that is finally a choice where we actually get to choose. Expedition support will be held in 10 weeks. Bruh, like... No, we're doing this right now. People are divided. Negotiate. New London is mostly against. Vote for mechanized sawmill, ventilation tower, and standardized prefabs factory. Factory using advanced machinery and industrial processes to manufacture construction prefabs. That's just research? What? All right. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Squalor's decrease. Now that seems like a thing I can do. Vote. Get it done. The integration one seemed easy choice, but would bolster a unified faction that could have a strong pull. Yep. Which is powerful. Done. Change the policy to another one and then pass the previous one. Great. All right, so now only the Pilgrims are mad, and the Pilgrims are like the smallest faction right now, so that works. Improve relations with Frostlanders to favorable or better. Almost there. Almost there. How long we got left? For 33 weeks? Bet. Use grant agenda on Frostlanders. We already did that. And then research ventilation tower. Easy game. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now where is it? Where is it? It's in this tab. Where is it? Which one? There it is. Moss filtration tower, structure that circulates the ambient air through natural moss that absorbs and filters impurities. Squalor is significantly decreased. Or these. Do it. So that's going to be easy. Easy game done here shortly. What is this? Generator. We need more research done for those. That's already being done. We need to build another industrial district. We need 100 prefabs. Oh, we need the prefabs like ASAP. It's gonna be a while before we get the prefabs. Now, what is this about? They need power. So output is 96 coal. We are not changing that from coal. This one is 150 coal. We are not changing that from coal. Empty building slots. So let's see what kind of building we can add in here. Fuel stockpile hub eventually. Mechanical factory, remolded fabs, extraction, dust coal mine. Oh, we can just build another one of those? Psh. Worth it. Let's just build it again. Problem solved. Man, sheesh. I would have, man, if I would have thought that they would just let me build another one, I would have built that thing ages ago. Ages ago. Like, absolutely ages ago. Like, that would have happened immediately, fam. We already built the mechanical factory. We need the remolded prefabs factory. We need too many heat stamps for it right now, though. Because that's going to get us right back to, like, -9 on the heat, which is going to make so many people go back to work. You think it's going to be a big map? Oh, yeah. This is the map currently, and I like that if you zoom in, you actually get to see, for example, this settlement. You can actually zoom in and see how that settlement connects to the city. Like, that's cool. Oh no, 136 people froze to death. That's not going to end well for me, I'm sure. Boom. So there we go, -9. They froze to death right before healthy things went into play. I'm kind of mad at that. All right, so we need the heat maps and prefabs. Oh wow, we just need a lot of prefabs right now.
Please give the right of way to Frostbreak.
Oh, so we're getting goods, but we are missing prefabs. So if we switch this to prefabs, we get 10 more prefabs a week, but then we're at a lack of goods. Whew. The sad part is we need the prefabs, so we got to leave it the prefabs for now, and then people are just gonna be mad, and crime's gonna go up for a little bit, but that's gonna make it to where we're at least in a situation to better some other stuff, because we need those prefabs to build more sections of the city, so that's gotta happen. Nell Sinkville, though Joey's been coughing all night, his forehead's as hot as a generator. Some Turners, I know it's them. They got that new flu. And here they are, strolling about the neighborhood, carrying on with their business. They're killing people, that's what they're doing. Oh, please, Lord Almighty, I can't stand to lose another child. Someone's got to get through to them. The lack of a law regulating contagion prevention is causing tension to rise throughout the city. Man, 3 days. 3 days. 3 days. I love democracy. It is terrifying and tiring and... whew, a lot. A whole lot. A lot. So we need another industrial area immediately. But we got to get more. You know what? Y'all can hate me. Emergency shifts, man. Give me more of those. Give me more of those. Now it's law time. See what's up in the law books. Survival. Waste heat conversion. Heat recycling. Oh, man. Really? I mean, we've been wanting to do this, so that's a thing. But also... can I pick a different thing, or is it too late? Okay. So, society? No, the crime is not a thing. Guard enforcers. Steward may deploy squads of well-trained, well-equipped guards to put down disruptions and otherwise keep the peace. No, we don't need that yet. Basic necessities, free essentials. Trust rises. Paid essentials. Production efficiency is slightly increased. Yeah, we need a dub right now. We need something that people are just going to agree with. Contagion prevention. Tension is slightly increased. Disease is significantly decreased. Supported quarantine. Shelter demand per capita slightly increased. Contagious people will be placed in quarantine and cared for by the city in dedicated accommodation. That's a good decision. Right now, we need to research ventilation tower, which I think that is happening right now. We need grand agenda on Frostlanders. We can't do that yet. Oh wait, yeah, we can. Done. Promise to Frostlanders kept. Relationships have improved. We're still not favorable right now. I'm kind of offended by that, but we need heat recycling. I mean, at this point, we need the heat recycling, fam. Too many promises. All right, need your help, fam. I need your help. This is the last thing we're gonna do, and I'm gonna slide for the night because it is. We vote aye, close. I'm the only vote right now. I feel like I'm very curious if that counts as 48 votes. I doubt it, but I feel like I'm gonna need at least 9. So once it hits like, hopefully like 15, hopefully we get some more people to help, because I feel like this is only gonna take it to 49 right now, and that's if people agree. Like, if you vote nay, that might go down. I'm hoping that this counts for the entirety of the viewer percentage, but we'll see. We can vote yes. If you are on desktop and you refreshed your stream, you should see on screen, like, I click this. I've already done it, so like it's not going to show for me, but it should take up your, like, it's a bar across the middle of your screen, and then it lets you vote aye or nay. And I'm going to need an aye right now, because aye helps everybody, like legitimately everybody. So out of principle, as much as I want to vote yes, because we only need 51 to pass, well, the problem is, I know how I'm a smart ass. Somebody is clicking. Somebody in here is clicking. Nah. Like Raz be stunned. Like, nah, let him freeze. I don't know if that's what Raz is gonna do, but it's possible. So I'm hoping that we get to like close to 20. So if we can get like 3 or 4 more, I'd be happy. So from 14 currently, if we can get that to a 17, I'll be a happy camper. Realistically, if we get it to 15, I'm probably gonna click it. But let me put a timer on so that way we have a set momentum. We have a 1 minute and 30-second timer. 1 minute, 28 seconds. So if you are here and you are watching and you are willing to assist me in this, solid 25 seems safe. That's too many. I'm gonna click vote in 1 minute and 19 seconds. Clicking nade, never. See, that emote makes me consider. I voted. I like Twitch integrations. Big same. Big same. So we're gonna probably end up playing some more Cult of the Lamb, because that game is not only has Twitch integration, but it also has crowd control. And I feel like I should probably get wrecked for crowd control. We're at 17. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. 51 seconds left. 18. See, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're voting aye right now. We're voting aye. No nays, only ayes. Only ayes. Came back to vote, just hit aye. Appreciate you, Lady Hollow. Thank you very much. Actually, if we hit 21 before this 30 seconds is up, I'm just going to click vote, because 19 is already more than I was expecting. We got 24 seconds. Whoop, 20. If we get one more within the next 20 seconds, I'm going to click vote. So I'm watching this. If that goes up to 21 before my watch vibrates, I'm clicking vote regardless. I'm curious. Let's see what happens. 8 seconds. Who gonna do it? Somebody gonna do it. I can feel it. Nope. Didn't happen. Please, please, please.
Please.
51 required.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
17.
Appreciate you.
See, I knew there was gonna be some nays. I knew it. I was like, let me not just accept. Relations with Frostlanders improved. You managed to bring them into the fold, effectively drowning out the voices of the most radical elements. The Frostlanders did not radicalize and join the Pilgrims. Bet.
Bet.
All right, so we only have this 14% left for this, and then we are good for the remainder of the day at this point. And we can save. 49 recently beaten and mugged.
Hey, yo, who mans is this?
Heat demand has increased.
Well, the frost is here.
The frost is here. All right, so we're minus 154. Did we not build that building in this other segment though? Like, didn't we build the dust mine in here, bro? Like, excuse me? Can we build another dust mine? Like, can we just make another one of those real quick? Like, yes. Beautiful. New Londoners' demands met. The New Londoners are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. Bet. Now, housing. Ventilation tower. Yo. Demand is 40 heat. Unlocks the rapid filtration district ability, which decreases squalor but will result in injuries. We need 50 prefabs for that. At this point, we need more coal than anything. Interesting that they let me build another coal mine over there, but we did expand, which means that we get to build 2 buildings in that one. Let me see which one has more space left. This one has 37 weeks remaining. This one has 40 weeks remaining. Can we build it in this? We do have an empty building slot.
I'm speaking like a bad donkey, okay?
Come on, let me build it in there. You know you won't let me? Disrespectful. Churlish. Insubordinate. I feel like the other one had longer, but too late. Too late! Alright, so to build another district, we need a logistics district. We need 200 prefabs. Man, sheesh. Favors, we need to raise funds. We don't need the heat stamps right now. We're good on heat stamps. We need Pilgrims further decreases, Pilgrims relations decrease. Worth it. Yeah, the Pilgrims dislike me. The Pilgrims are the smallest faction. 7% of the people, man. All right, so that's done. So now we're down to -4 coal, which is much better. Much
better.
All right, so we need another industrial and another logistic. Let me check the map. What we got out here? That's happening. We could just Bro, just give me these people, man. I'm trying to convince all of them, so I need to hold that for now. Can we explore any of these other areas? Nope, 25 over there. Camp remains.
The remains of a huge camp were found here, and a crude map of the area painted on a cave wall suggests its occupants were heading to an old machine somewhere by the desolate coast. I see.
Alright, cool. Forgot about that. Now, where's the desolate coast? Out here, we need 10, so we need 5 more people. I would need to turn off one of these deliveries. This is food? We need the food? If we go back home, what is our food looking like? Plus 22. We would turn off 100. We would turn off a third of our food by turning off that base. But we do have 3,600 in stockpile, so like that's not bad. So if we go out here and we turn this off, that will temporarily lessen our output of food, but we didn't have enough people to go out to the desolate coast and launch an expedition. It's gonna be 15 weeks of struggle, but it's there. And we can actually build another food district once we get to 200 prefabs. So let's just speed this up, see what happens. Ooh. And then save. Sick neighbors, no common rules.
Steward, this morning a house has been found walled off from the rest of its neighborhood. The inhabitants escaped after a while, but they found that local shops and amenities refused to service them. I don't know who did it, but it's for the best, I tell you. Them people got all sorts of bugs. The place is healthier without them, claimed a local pub owner. The latest spread of influenza has indeed hit the district hard, and people are on the edge. Maybe we ought to define some common rules for this to appease tensions. The persistent lack of a law regulating contagion prevention is causing tension to rise. Commit to resolving the issue.
I could have sworn we just did that. Or is that what we're doing next? Okay, a week and 4 days. All right, we'll do this, and then we're done for the day, because I'm already later than I intended to be. And boom. City contagion prevention, supported quarantine. Yeah, we need people to quarantine, bro. We need people to quarantine. Mostly hesitant. Let's see, vote for. Massive sawmill materials output. Oh. Plus 20 prefabs. Oh. Less heat demand.
Thank you for the follow.
We do need the materials anyways, but chemical hothouse, we're not playing with that. I do like the idea of the mechanized sawmill. Appreciate the follow. Shen happens. Let's accept that. And then they're... Ooh, law supported. Do it. Just eliminate them. Savagery. Oh, I think you just kept the last vote from last time. Nice.
Hear ye, hear ye. The delegate.
Contagion prevention law has been regulated, kept promise, and avoided unnecessary chaos. Good. So we need crime situated. Mandatory school promises a better future for the children of the city. I thought we did that already, man. Resources, what? Sawmills. This one was the one that I agreed to. Do it.
A law has passed.
All right, cool. So now we got to save, because I'll be here another 18 hours. This game is the kind of game that sucks me in and keeps me held. So let's just new save. New London, decent. That's where we're at. All right, fam, you know what it is. There's tens of thousands of streams you could have gone to, but you decided to come and hang out here. For that, I am greatly and truly both honored and appreciative. If you followed, cheered, tipped, subbed, resubbed, lurked, rated, gifted subs, you directly support my ability to remain a full-time entertainer, and I am absolutely honored that you would do so, because you didn't have to. So if you've been enjoying yourself and you haven't hit that follow button, or if you're on YouTube and you haven't hit that subscription button, fix it. Come hang out with us. You know you're having a good time. It's easy. But let's go show some love to somebody else who we are following, who's doing something cool. Let's go find somebody to spread the love to. As always, your presence is a present. I appreciate the gift. I continuously want to make sure that I let you know that I am honored that you would support my ability to remain a full-time entertainer with just your presence. Literally, your being here helps me to remain a full-time entertainer. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Shit your pants.
No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, so let's see what we got.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Let's see, let's see. Holy shnikes. I see Chavi the fish online. We haven't seen Chavi in ages. Let's go show some love to Chavi. As always, fam, your presence is present. I appreciate the gift. Love your faces, love your butts. I appreciate you. Tomorrow we leave for TwitchCon, so we're not going to guarantee another stream until Monday or Tuesday, because we get back late Monday, so I don't know if I'll be able to hop onto a stream. But I'm going to try anyways. But y'all know what it is. I appreciate you. We'll see you soon. I'm DeejayKnight. Let's go show some love to Chavi the fish. I'm out.
I am offended.
I'm not offended.